Hey guys, I'm Fancy, and you're watching the Good Wives Network. Un momento, por favor. Hey guys, I'm Fancy, and you're watching the Good Wives Network. And since I can't come live over there on TikTok, I did want to come and talk to you for a moment. And I'm going to show something on Facebook and YouTube that was put out today by Gypsy Rose. I know you can't see it very well, but there it is. I'd like a few minutes of your time for me to respond calmly and quietly and professionally if they can. So, I'd like to read something to you that was posted. I'm not sure to which one of her platforms, but it's Gypsy Rose Anderson, and it has a check mark. Shh. Calling off friends. Please report this woman's TikTok and YouTube channel account under the Good Wives Network or Fancy Macelli. This woman has harassed my family on both the Blanchard and the Pitre side for years. She has a personal vendetta against me because I refused for her to take advantage of me and my life story. And ever since then, she has a hatred for me fueled by greed and lust to become famous. The lies, manipulation, and the slander that this woman spread is nothing short of cruel. Please report her accounts to end her tyranny. Now I want you to understand something, guys. For 7 years, I have been in 2 documentaries. I've been out there all the places. And never once have I ever harassed or stalked or doxed or done any of the things that any of the people that like to talk about me allege, including and up to Miss Gypsy Rose Blanchard and Christy Blanchard. DeBella, don't start. And so today I come to you to try to end all of this drama. I am retaining legal services. They say they have retained theirs. But that does not mean that I will not be here bringing truth, facts, evidence, and all the things that I have said and done for the last 7 years, along with everyone else. I own every single thing that I have done in my entire life that they have put out across the nation, internationally, for over 7 years about me, my family, my partners, my team, my friends, and anyone else that could speak up at any time. TikTokers, truth tellers, YouTubers, Facebookers, anybody that dares to cross this family, Gypsy, the Blanchards, become collateral damage. I've said it before. I'm a cautionary tale. I may not be the most polished in the book. I may cuss an awful fucking lot. That's my one. But what I will not do is allow for a murderer, schmurderer, and a con artist family to continue to silence, bully, and do any of their tyranny tactics, since they want to throw that word around, against me, my family, my friends, my company, or anyone else that wants to step up to the plate to talk about them in any way, shape, or form. Because I don't know if you know it or not, but there's something called freedom of speech, and she's getting around the Son of Sam law by using it. And I sure as shit am enacting my right to freedom of speech. Is there anything else I need to clear up right now? Or can I go enjoy the rest of my evening before I decide to come and bring you facts and evidence? Tag some people. Ask some questions. Do some homework. I know I have. I know my team has. I know my credentials, and I already know everything that happened in the last 7 years in these people's lives, mine. And no matter what they do, I'm going to find a way to talk about it, whether it be through my book, my documentary, or here on social media, or just standing on a freaking sidewalk screaming it from the hilltops. You will know that Gypsy Rose Blanchard is fucking dangerous. And so is her family. And Fancy Macelli from the Good Wives Network said so. I hope you cease and desist that. And I hope your lawyers are waiting, because mine are going to be. It's time for this battle to end this way. You don't get to freaking bully people anymore. That's it. The end. Hope you liked it. All right, TikTok, I'm going to have to shut off for you, but I'm going to continue on Facebook for a little bit here. Yep. All right, perfect. Okay, so let's focus over here. Since you guys are where I started in the first place. Now, let me put this on TikTok real quick because I'm trying to get to 1,000. So I can actually go live back on there since they took my entire accounts, everything one of them. I'm asking you guys to share this everywhere. I'm asking you to tag anyone you think you can tag. It's not funny anymore. This isn't bullying on the internet. This is very fucking disturbing. I'm tired of dealing with this. We better freaking figure this out because I deserve justice. Nick deserves justice. Rachel deserves justice. There's a whole hell of a lot of people who deserve justice against these people who use social media as weapons to get people to do things that they should never do, that they wouldn't normally do in any other situation. And that doesn't just go for Nick or me. That goes from all the other names that want to run around and run their mouths. Those that don't know me, some that do know me, some that think they know me, some that knew me a long time, some that knew me a little bit of time, some that only knew me 4 days. They all got things to say about me. It's really funny because the only thing I really want to talk about is this dumb case. But they sure make me talk an awful lot about them when all of them, bullies, they are bullies, in the thousands, run around and run their mouths about a case, people, things, events, facts, evidence that they know nothing about because they didn't bother to do their homework. All right, guys. I think that's enough on that right now. Does anybody have any questions or want to come in the box to discuss that specifically for the next 30 minutes? Let me invite you with a if you have followed me from the beginning and you believe in anything I say, if you have followed me at any time during the last 7 years and believe anything I say about anything, I need you guys to support me right now. I need you guys to step up. Do you want to come in the box? Do you want to talk on here? I just put a link down below. Otherwise, I don't know how they can just cut me off of TikTok. I have actually messaged TikTok. I've messaged the legal department of TikTok. And thank you. My hair does look lovely. And I have been working to get a lawyer who offered to help to get a sign off on it, but he's extremely busy, go figure, or a different lawyer. But I don't know how they do what they do. I don't know how. And I'm going to contact her parole officer tomorrow because that is a direct threat to me. It's a direct threat to me. So first of all, please go over. I'm going to link it in the chat real quick. Let me get it. Hold on. Let me get my link. My QR code. Copy the link. Let's go ahead and send you guys out a link to join my TikTok. I don't care. I really honestly do not care, guys. If you don't have TikTok, please just download the app, share my fucking profile so I can get back to 1,000 at least. You know, I had over 20 in less than a month. And I've got 60,000 something on Facebook. And I got 7, 8, 9,000 on YouTube. I don't have to be silenced as long as you guys help me. Let me get it. Hold on. Trying not to show you guys things that people that try to help me because I happen to say things wrong a lot of times and I get myself in trouble. But at least I'm a truth teller. And when I do it, I do it for good, not for fucking evil and tyranny, like they say. All right. So if you can hit that in the chat, that's the page that I'm trying to rebuild. And I do believe that they are afraid of me. I absolutely 100% believe they are afraid of me. And they're not just afraid of me. They're afraid of anybody who begins to speak out and change the narrative of the story. They're afraid of anyone who tells truth. Okay? If you guys can help out people who don't know TikTok, please give them help so that we can get this done. Anyone who tries to share any type of narrative that is alternative to what Gypsy and the Blanchard family, and sort of the Pitre family, but not really, mostly the Blanchard family and Gypsy. Anyone who speaks out against them, anyone who supports any other narrative, anyone gets the treatment that I got right here. Where is that? Let's find that again. It's kind of important. And I'd like you to look at it while I'm talking this entire time. Because I think it's important for you to see what these people do to people that just try to speak out. Let me see here. By the way, I have intellectual property things going right now too. Hold on. Gypsy. Here we go. This is live. This is her verified account. I don't know where it is at, but it's her verified account. Where she calls me a stalker. She tells the UIS of a vendetta, that I'm fueled by greed, and that they need to end my tyranny. What does this make you guys feel? Because I'd really like to know. Y'all have been with me a long time here at Facebook, mostly. We were run off of Facebook. No, I'm sorry. We left Facebook. We were attacked and harassed and stalked by a person named Natasha Cooper, who we call Moo Moo. It's on her Instagram. That's funny because I don't follow her on Instagram. She knows. She doesn't like that I can hold court for at least 1,000 people for over 4 and 5 hours at a time on TikTok. She doesn't like that I have found a home there. That's the tyranny she's talking about. All these people care about is money. Rachel tells the same story. I tell the same story. Nina tells the same story. Ryan tells the same story. Colleen tells the same story. Abigail, I'm on live. Can you hold it down? Everyone that tries to truth tell about her tells the same story. This is a gross miscarriage of justice, not just for me and all of my friends and family and those that have been around for all of the time. It is a gross miscarriage of justice for Nicholas Godejohn. I know that Katie Joy is threatening to sue lots of people. That's her bag. I'm going to take her down too. I need you to be tagging news station, guys. I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to calm down. I'm going to relax. I'm going to let my people handle me because that's what I need, because nobody else was able to do that for me. And when Ryan tells me to shut up once in a while, it's for my own fucking good. And I don't mind. If I have a problem with her, I'll duke it out with her behind bars. Behind bars. Yeah, behind bars. Jesus, so stupid. Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Where respectable people do things. We don't do that in the public eye. We try not to. We try to take the high road. Instead, we're never given the option of the high road. And there's her words right there. Those are her words. She doesn't like, along with the other people that are truth-telling, of us using their words against them. But they sure as hell like to use my words against me. In any way they can. Twisted, sideways, upside down, turn it around, F around, you know the rest. That's what they do to me. That's right, baby. That's what they do to me. They use all my words to try and somehow trip me up in some lies that I don't fucking tell. And it's not to say I've never lied. It's just to say I've never lied about the shit that they say I lied about. And I don't know why liars lie. They just do. That was inspiration from Cat Williams, who got me excited the night before I came to TikTok to talk to you guys. Because I was pretty tired of being told that I needed to shut up. Should I show you another email? The one that was sent to the Banfield show? I think that's been around enough. I think I've made my point. Yes, Moo is Cooper. You'll see it in different things. That's what we used to do when we would use code words for their names because we got tired of saying them. And we weren't allowed to say them sometimes. And we got bans for them. And I'm just so tired of all that. And yet a felon can have a platform not spreading advocacy on her platform. Boy, is she pissed. Can't take it that Fancy's not going anywhere. Yep. Oh, she said she's deleting her channel. It's too bad. Hey, Conspiracy T. She is the known killer with the shady background. Who is the one that is shady? Her. Thank you, folks. I'm just going to put a bunch of these up here because I want to show the support that I do have. Sarah's on TikTok waiting for me. I will see if I can join Sarah on a live somewhere on TikTok. Anybody who wants me on a live on TikTok, I do have 200. I'm working on it, and I will join you for a 10 to 15 minute conversation all the way up until I finally get live on Ryan's channel, probably in a little bit. We're at 295. That's 300, guys. Oh no, we're at 321. Okay. One day when I started all of this, I started a Facebook page, and it was called By Proxy. And in 1 month's time, we grew by proxy from 0 followers to 60,000 followers because people wanted to know what I was doing with Gypsy Rose. I did that over a night here on Facebook where I started. When I left Facebook, it was before Facebook was monetized, and I went to YouTube. Hi, YouTube. You'll remember me, Christina and Colleen. We stopped by for a couple years, and we told lots of stories. Lots of them didn't have anything to do with this. Right? Right. Lots of them that had nothing to do with this. But instead, all I ever get known for, all my team ever gets known for, is this little JRB right here and her family. I put out a whole ass podcast. I've been in 2 different documentaries. My name is everywhere. You don't get to talk about Gypsy Rose without my name being brought up in some dark corner somewhere, somehow, in closed doors where I can't hear conversations, on stages, in documentaries, wherever it is, you name it, I've been there. 600 for Video Box. I'm at 321. I will stay live until we make it happen. TLO, we have tons of ideas for recipes, and welcome to the dark side. We got cookies. Jen Liu from the Ward Case Studies. Yeah, baby, you said that to me one day. You're the one who told me that you didn't think you could get me past my anger, because I am angry, and I am a little unhinged, and I'm a little upset, and I don't take stalking fucking lightly, and I don't take being called a tyrannist very lightly, because in this country, those words matter. So let's see where I'm at. 322. Let's see. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. We're waiting on you. Sarah is active. All right. Let's see this, Sarah, if I can actually go live with you. Let's see. Live now. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. One moment. If I can go live. I highly doubt I can. I don't know why it's being weird. Give me a moment, guys. Please keep talking. Please keep talking. Keep sharing. Keep making sure that this gets out to everybody because I'm just about done with this stupid crap. I tried to break this off the other night so we could just talk about Nicholas, considering that Nicholas needs our help and Gypsy Rose don't need shit from us. Hold on. I'm going to click down the thing. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. No, I'm not there yet, Sarah. Damn it. I'm trying to fucking restart my stupid phone. I didn't get that. Could you yeah. Okay, great. Oh, my freaking Lord. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Would your profile be banned just from her reporting it? Yes. No. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of people have to do this, which is why she had to go online and tell lots. And I have told nobody to go harass them. I have told nobody to take down their profiles. I have told nobody to do anything except for report things that were actual harassment, bullying, and stalking. And I've never told them to do any of that to Gypsy herself. But here she is on a private Facebook account where I am not allowed to be, nor am I allowed to retort or comment. She has silenced me. She has silenced you. She has silenced Nick. She has silenced the truth. And in her own words, she doesn't like that. And neither do her friends. They don't like when I mention their names by name, but they mention mine. They don't like when I call them out with their words, but they use mine. They don't like when I claim harassment and bullying and defaming and doxing because it's what's been done. But they love to tote that out for y'all about me. But I am damn sure I did not unalive anyone. I have not scammed anyone of anything ever. I've never been in jail a whole day in my life. I've never been to prison. I've never had any of those things. All I've ever done is fucking try to tell the truth my whole life. My whole life. Let's try to see if I can join Sarah one more time. It won't let me request the box. Nope, can't request. So we're just going to keep talking over here. Gypsy is a fucking addict that doesn't know what the truth is. Thank you, Chaotic Axolotl. I believe that. Let's see. I have followed you for a while and seen you post the things you're accused of. Yep. I can't believe Gypsy's doing it. Shakes my head. Why wouldn't you? I can't. Nope. I can't come up. She's trying real hard to hide the truth. What is it that is in these files that they have shown to everyone at all times? Shown to everyone at all times. They have put them out. My stalker put them out. Christy put them out. Everyone put them out. Why is it that they don't want me to put them out? What is it that I have in these documents that I didn't sign for, that they did, and handed directly to me, and I have proof of this? What is in these files they don't want you to know? I bet somebody did write it for her. But I mean, Shelly, she's very, very articulate. She could have wrote it for herself. Well, that's not very nice. She wouldn't try to shut me down. She'd just ignore me. She wouldn't have to write cease and desist. She wouldn't have to go to Banfield's show and tell them, oh my God, if you ever talk to her, we're going to pull her segments. She wouldn't have to do these things if she'd just tell the fucking truth. All right. Hold on. When you invite me, Sarah, does it do anything? Thanks, baby. Those get spilled today. Hold on. It's saying she's offline. Hold on. Trying, guys. I'm really trying here. For crying out loud. I swear to God. All I try to do is do the right things. I'm at 3. Let's see what I'm at right now. 329. Okay. Live, hold on. Live access is needed to go live as a guest. I don't have live access. Hold on, guys. Pause over here. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to try and fix this real quick. No. Let's see here. Creator tools. All right. Let's see if I can find live. Someone knows TikTok that can help me do this real quick. How do I find my live again? Because I don't remember how to do all this. Settings and privacy. Live events. No registered live events. Does anybody over here know how to help me get this done? Let me look it up. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Please pause. Because I'd really like to be able to go live when my team goes live tonight. How to get live access on TikTok 2024. Here we go. Tap to create icon to access the live stream. Select the live to navigation. No. How do you go live on 2024? Launch the app on your iPhone. Simply tap the plus icon. See if I can. How to know how to be eligible. Yeah, see, this is what I do all day long, guys. I research stupid shit. I've got to have at least, the user should have a minimum of 1,000 followers to send and receive gifts. What are the requirements? You can't go live. You need at least 1,000 fans. I guess that's the requirements. How do eligible live access to other creators? Let's see if that helps me. Let's see. I know I had it before when I had it with 200. There shouldn't be this. All right. Well, deal with TikTok later. Pretty sad. You need my account? Mom is the boss. If I could use your account, baby, if anybody wants to let me have it up for a night, that would be so super amazing. Get a hold of my team. I'm not even kidding because this is totally bullshit. Totally bullshit. Fancy, but you can come up into a box. Yeah, you can just like I am. Okay. Mamas, the boss. If you want to let me use it, please get a hold of me at Tips for Good Wives.
I'm going to try and send it on to everybody else. And she said, hold on. She said that she was
Trying to get this to go, guys. I know we're doing it.
maybe she can get on to it.
Tips for Good Wives at Gmail. I'm in it right now. So if somebody, if mama, whatever, you want to give me a way to get in, let me stop sharing for a moment. Okay, I'm waiting. Are you going to be able to help?
About Gypsy Rose? I'm always on a live about Gypsy Rose. More I can hear, more the better. And I love the Life Network. Like they speak the truth and nothing but the truth, and that's why they keep getting blocked out. So.
3:37. If anybody has an account that they would let me use, I would very much appreciate it for the night. You can change your password after I use it. I'd very much, very, very, very much, very much, very much, very much, very much, very much appreciate it. All right. Well, we'll just keep on until somebody steps up. Vicky send email. Vicky. Yep. Okay. That's fantastic. Ban user and delete their comments. TikTok account. That's what we're looking for. Somebody said they would offer it. Telling Miss Fancy that she needs mental help. Exactly. Still working on it over here. We've got me 2, 3 something. It's going to take a long time. I'm just going to keep trying to talk tonight.
So she could go live tonight.
I had over 20,000 followers when they took it.
She asked me if we could like pop on, and do like a 15 minutes, just have some fun and everything.
Yeah, I need one that isn't new. I know, baby. No, I do not think that she'd be able to have Facebook. I don't think she should be able to have any type of social media, considering she's using it to weaponize against people that are trying to bring the truth in this, including Nicholas, who is her co-conspirator, who we have all said that there is freaking reasonable doubt all over this damn thing for whatever reason you believe. And for whatever reason, they don't want me talking about that. They don't want me talking about Dan. They don't want me talking about reasonable doubt. They don't want me talking about, okay? They don't want me talking about how they were going to move to Florida. They don't want me talking about Gypsy's cons that she was running herself. They don't want me using their own words of all the text messages that they've sent between me and her. Okay. I am perfectly fine. Do I have mental health issues? Absolutely, I do. Who wouldn't after the life I've lived and the 7 years that they've put me through absolute tyranny and hell, to use, Gypsy's fucking words. So remember, there's 239 of you watching in here. TikTok's going wild trying to get me over there. Right now, there's only 29 people in this live, though. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull out because people don't get the numbers that I get when I go live. That's why they don't want me to go live. That's why. They don't want me live on TikTok because TikTok gave me a home that no one else gave me. You guys tried. Facebook, YouTube, you tried. And you guys are supportive again now, and I appreciate it. I'm just going to not worry about TikTok right now. It'll just keep going. Eventually, I'll be able to go live. Either my team will come live here or I'll go live over there. We'll get me to will get me to 1,000. I know this. I know this. Because you know what? I went to TikTok in January. January. Not I don't even think it's been a month. Maybe. Maybe. And I grew that to 20 some odd thousand people, and then they shut it down and took all my money from me. I probably won't even get paid out tomorrow. I'm supposed to get $70 from TikTok itself. And I probably won't get paid. And I can't get paid on my chickens. And I can't do any of those things. And you know what? They don't like when I F with their money, but they sure as heck like to F with mine. They like to steal logos and companies. They like to talk trash. They like to blackball people. They like to tell people that they're going to unalive them. They also like to tell them that if they keep talking, that they're going to release information about them that is untrue, such as felony charges that don't exist. They have called me every name under the book. They have doxed me. They have harassed me. They have stalked me. All in the pursuit of what? Truth. If I'm fucking crazy, who gives a shit if I run my mouth? Seriously. I want to know. I want to know. What are they so afraid of? Please keep sharing. Please keep liking. I'm definitely trying to get into my groove here and get back to TikTok, where I have a huge following that wants to hear from me. They can't seem to find me because they keep shutting all of my accounts down with community guideline violations. And I'd like to go over the community guideline violations until I hear from my team and they show up and tell me to stop talking. Tonight, you get me for just a little while. Very calm, no anger, just talking. Here's what they try to get me on. And if you didn't watch my 6-hour live this morning that I stayed up all night to do for you guys, because I care, not for clout, not for anything else, not because I'm crazy, not because I'm in a spiral, but because she is dangerous. Her family is dangerous, and they are blocking truth from the public, from justice, and from anyone else who tries to look at this case objectively. Sorry. Good Wives TikTok account is gone. We have a new one. Somebody drop it in the chat, please. We're trying to get it to 1,000 so that I will be able to go live. Hi, baby. How are you tonight? Don't you enjoy doing this? Isn't it fun for you? And you know what? I don't appreciate it because Gypsy literally told Rachel in an email 2 days before she got out that she didn't need her to be her voice anymore because her voice, Rachel, her best friend's voice, yeah, it was getting in the way of her money, her book deal, and her reality TV series and her Lifetime series. And so she needed Rachel to stop speaking because, you know, Rachel, who raised all that money for her all those years and kept her story alive, Rachel thinks that she was used in the media to make sure that Gypsy looked like a sweetheart and sympathetic. And she ran and told you all about her husband and the other boyfriend and all the ways that everyone has wronged her while she was behind prison. And they used Rachel just like they used me, just in a different way. They used me to originally vilify Nick. We're at 346, guys. They originally used me to vilify Nick in the media. And when that didn't work, they decided to vilify me in the media. Nina over on TikTok, Nina the beauty influencer, is sharing Rachel's story right now. They forgot her other boyfriend, Brian. Oh, I know all about Brian. Hey! I'm going to mute this real quick, guys. Hang on. There's a... Yep, Gypsy did block Nina too. She blocked Ryan. She supposedly harassed another MVP victim, but then, you know, the stalkers picked her up and ran with her little story. It's all over. How Big Bad Fancy bullied Kate, analytical Kate, anatomic Kate. I don't fucking know. Because, you know, I just offered to do a GoFundMe for her and put a fucking documentary together for her that I would talk to somebody about, but I just bullied her to death. That's what my haters say. They also say that there's absolutely no way that Gypsy knew she could walk. They also say that the family didn't know anything. They also say that her teeth were ripped out because she ate a cupcake because she had a sugar allergy, and her mama ripped perfectly good teeth out of her mouth. We all know that's not true. Ryan's proven all kinds of stuff to you. You've caught her in her own lies. So can I ask you guys, why are we glorifying this? Why are we accepting this? Why is this okay? Drop it in the comments.
Make sure the stove's off.
I am eating a grilled cheese that my husband made for me and Salisbury steak soup. That's what's for dinner tonight. What are you all eating tonight? Yep. Good Wives Net is my account. It is. We're at 354. We're checking right along, guys. I really wish I could join my friends' lives. Oh, they're asking if I'm live on Facebook. Hold on. I am. If you are a TikToker, please make sure that you go to TikTok, you share our profile, you ask people to follow it, and remind them that we are live over here on, YouTube and Facebook. Mama's the boss. Baby girl, if you came through in a pinch, you are going to get a whole thing. Yup, you sure did, baby. Thank you very much. Let me do it. I love you so, so much. Alrighty. And I won't have to do this very long, I promise you. So you can turn this off after tonight. Let me just add this account. You may be needed to verify it or anything like that. Ryan and I have had to do this. Let's see, continue. Hey, baby, do you have the QR code? I've got to know. Here we go. Hold on. Use the phone and email. All right. Hold on. Email. Not going to put you out. Is it the email that you sent this to me from, baby? Mama? Is it the email? Hold on. Do you mind if I borrow it for the rest of the evening? Because I would like to go live with Ryan later tonight. Let's see if it finds you. All right, who got this? It's a beautiful password. Oh, that says the account doesn't exist. Oh, hold on. That's my bad. Oh. Okay, it's telling me your account doesn't exist. I either need an email. Oh, username. Fucking dummy. All right, 6-digit code, mama. 6-digit code. 6-digit code, mama. I need it. I only got 50 seconds, baby. Come on. Damn it, come on. Come on, I need that code, baby. Thank you. I like my hair like this too. I got 24 seconds. I don't want to have to fucking do this again. Mama, where are you, babe? Dude, I'm going to have to resend the code again. Abigail, can you please come give Bella some water? All right. Mama, if you're in the chat, Mama the Mama's the boss. I need that number from you. Okay, there's a lag, so I'll email it to you so it's faster. Right? I'm going to hit resend code one more time, okay? Here we go. Let's see if it'll go. All right, 60 seconds on the clock. I'm going to be in the email right now. For crying out loud, Bella. Abigail's coming. All right, here we go. Oh, you have the QR. Hold on. That makes it so much easier. Let's do it that way. Hold on. Continue. No. Hold on. Sign in with another device. Back. Here we go. I want the QR code. Where the hell did it go? No. Sign in with another device. Here we go. Hold on. God, technology sucks, dude. Why is my QR code not working now? I don't know, but I'm not trying to talk about that right now. TikTok. All right, we are in business. Let me see here. Why can you not go live? I'm in your account and you still can't. Wait, no, that's not the right account. Hold on. In the wrong account. Switch accounts. Add account. What is it? I'm working on it, guys. I swear. So annoying. There we go. Okay, hang on. I got to log out. Log out because it keeps just logging me back into the same account. Not now. All right. One more time. Third time's the charm, right? 95th fucking time is the charm. I swear to you, this is just the hardest freaking thing in the world. I don't understand why they make it so hard. I get the privacy thing and everything, but damn. And then it just sits there. I feel so stupid and I look stupid. Rowdy, please stop. I can't get the QR code to open. Yeah, there we go. Hold on now. Oh, hey, the other one's there. That's interesting. Sign in with another device. Yeah, I know. I didn't mean to exit out of it again. Guys, I'm so sorry. I feel so silly when I do all this. It may or may not work. Let's see. We tried all this. All right, here we go. One last time with this stupid freaking thing. Oh my God. Code to you right now. Please put it in. You're not that late. Everything is fine. Y'all are good. All right. We got 49 seconds. Hopefully you can put it in there right now. Let me go to the bottom here. Why is this so hard? I don't think this is going to work because we're having too much of a lag to get it done. All right. It's just not going to happen because we're back down to 11 seconds again and I don't have a code. So I'm just going to give up on that. Okay. All right. Well, we tried. That's all right. Hold on. I want to see if this is there yet. Nope, something went wrong. Well, Mama isn't going to work, so I don't know. No, it's all right. Let's just leave it alone. It keeps sending the same code. Okay.
So I'm waiting for tomorrow.
Okay, great, Abby. All right, guys, one last try. Abby, I'm trying to do something and you keep just talking to me about that. I know what you're trying to do, sweetheart. I understand. Hold on one more time. Okay, if it keeps sending you the same code, here we go. Show. Got the same code. Try this one last time. Nope. I'm just not going to bother. I'm so tired of it. It's so ridiculous. I'll just log into TikTok. I'm on TikTok. And we're somewhere in the 300s still. So it's not going to work. I'm just not going to get it done tonight. That's okay. It's okay. No big deal. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous she's doing it to me. She's sure well spoken for someone who was so confined to her home and isolated for her whole life. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying to us over on TikTok, where they'd love to hear me, but they can't. You know, liked your video. Is she live on Facebook? Fancy, don't worry about it. You know, freedom of speech. They don't want the truth out. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm waiting on my team. I don't know when they're going to get here. I don't know what they're doing for the evening. Hold on. Hold on. I'm communicating with them. There we go. There is that's a good all right, guys. Let me collect my thoughts for a minute because I'm just wandering. No, there's nothing we can do except get me to 1,000 on TikTok so I can get my following back. I've appealed the bans. I know we don't have a membership page. We could do so on Patreon. I'm thinking of doing that. And yes, I'm eating on camera and I don't care. I'm just waiting on my girls, my team. There's Ryan. But I'm communicating with Ryan. I'm sorry, guys. Keep asking your questions. I'm trying to pay attention. But Mama, that was very nice and generous of you. I very much appreciate it. I'm going to see if Ryan can help me out or one of my team members can give me. Oh, I know I can monetize on YouTube. I used to be monetized on YouTube. And then there's a little button that I'm supposed to be able to push again because, you know, we lost some of our followers because we weren't on here for 4 years. 3 years. I don't know. And so we haven't been able to monetize YouTube again. Not to mention YouTube heavily demonetizes independent true crime content. So it's confirmed Gypsy got banned. I don't know if Gypsy got banned or not. She probably closed it down. She doesn't like everybody coming at her. Ryan is not on YouTube or Facebook, really. It's only TikTok. I'm trying to bring her here through what I'm doing. Let's stop talking about her and her ridiculousness. Start asking some questions in the chat until I figure out from my team what's going on. $58.7 thousand in the group now. Lots of former G fans and growing. Yeah. Yep. Michelle, is that a group that I can join so I can help out? Do I think that Gypsy is still in contact with Dan? That's a very good question. You know that people get on our lives every night, sometimes at 2 and 3 a.m. because they're in other countries and they stay up to listen to them. Nothing on Nick's appeal just yet because he has filed his rebuttal. I have like... Hold on. All right. There. Okay. I started watching you and the Barbie and the other chick who lost her ball, and you are the ones I have stuck with. Anyone who says you're unhinged has never had passion. Your passion draws awareness. Thank you. Thank you. There is a new TikTok you need to follow. Please drop it in the chat. You can find it at Fancy M24 or is it Fancy M24 or is it the Fancy M24? Make sure. I want to make sure you guys get it right. God forbid you're following somebody else. It's not me. No, it's the Fancy M. That's part of the problem. Let me drop it in there. There you go. At the Fancy M24 or just Good Wives Net. That's us. And my little picture is there with my little crown on. Let's see. We're almost to 400. Oh. So I just don't have the following over here that I had over there. I could hold rooms over there of thousands more people for hours and hours and hours and hours, which is why they don't want me talking. They just don't want me talking. And that's okay. But I'm going to get to talk eventually, even if it's just for a moment. Do you think Gypsy is in contact with her Ken? I do know that is true. Yes, I do. I think she really, I don't know. I think he really loved her. I don't think that she really loved him at all. We have our own YouTube and our own Facebook group. It's attached to this page, so you guys can follow it. We'll be starting to work on that more. Gypsy has a YouTube, and she's trying to get people to follow now. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You know, but for somebody who doesn't want attention, she sure wants a lot of attention. Yeah. You know, I don't ask anybody to go report anything that is ridiculous. I don't ask you guys to make fraudulent claims. I don't ask you to go and hit people's freaking accounts and bully them and harass them. I don't ask you to do that. All I ask you to do is if somebody is talking about me and it is bullying and harassment, I ask you to take a screenshot of it, send it in, record it, send it in so that my lawyers can have it when I sign papers with them. And then I ask you to report it on the basis of the logical, reasonable, and community guidelines that it is actually violating. Anytime I try to put up any type of proof from any of their pages, like they do of my page where they stream my lives every freaking night, every single time, and they like to come on my lives, and they like to laugh on my lives, and they like to be stupid, and they like to do all kinds of stupid, crazy stuff. just because they want to annoy me and get me off my game. And they've done a really great job of doing that over and over and over again. But see, what they didn't count on was me actually finding people that gave a shit. That gave a shit. People that wanted to do their jobs. People, oh, I am in Gypsy Rose Blanchard is guilty and a great actress who should have gotten life. Michelle, I'm in that group. Although they don't like my mouth. Sometimes I cuss too much for them. There's another one that's called the Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Gypsy Rose Blanchard should have done life or some crap. And we have the ability to post in there anytime we want. Because everybody here knows who I am and where I've been. And how much I've done for this case. And how much I've put into it. On either side of the fence. Whether I was putting it... whether we were putting it, in a Facebook group, whether we were on the side of the Blanchards, not the Blanchards, it doesn't matter. And all of this stuff about me is absolutely irrelevant unless it's the 7 years that they put me through hell. My convictions, anything that I have that went on before the last 7 years is completely irrelevant to the story. 100% has nothing to do with it. My credentials have never been called into question. I've never been turned down for a job because of having any type of felonies or misdemeanors or anything. I've been a retail manager and a server and an expo for over 20 plus years. I am well known in all the industries that I have worked in. I am well liked in most of them, except for a select few of higher ups who don't get me because they were always afraid I would take their jobs because you know what? People like me. Some people don't. Some people do. But when you do, yeah, you really like me. And you know that I bring the goods. Because I don't just sit around and talk about stupid shit. I don't have bullshit conversations. And Ryan is working on it. She's talking in things over here. She's not live yet, but we're working on it. I'm just wondering if I might be able to borrow a thing. Yeah, it's crazy that they keep getting me banned on TikTok while they're still there, isn't it? Isn't it? I think that's interesting. I think it's extremely interesting. Oh, mentioned you in your comments. Okay, let's see what she has to say. You know what? I'm going to go on Gypsy Rose Blanchard as a murderer and should have gotten life. And I'm going to use my ability to post in there and ask them. Hold on. Hold on, guys. She's trying to shut me down on YouTube too, by the way. All right, let me go ahead and post that real quick. One moment. Just one moment. Just one moment. Oh my God, you guys are all trying to give me my TikTok, and I appreciate give me TikToks, but I'm just let me go through this first. What was I doing? No, that's not what I wanted to do. I know who that person is. I've got it. Hold on. Yes, here it is. Okay. Do this. Then I need to go there to that. And then I need to crop that because we try not to outsource this here. I think it's really funny that underneath this picture it says, "Are you scared yet?" And it's a follow. Thought that was interesting. Don't you guys think that's interesting? I think that's interesting. Let's see here. Gypsy Tyranny. And our TikToks. All right. Hold on one momento, por favor. Somebody said I wasn't resourceful. Hey, Abs, can you close that door? All right, that's been shared into your group. Into this group. Let me share it into the other group too as soon as this is done. I'm trying to get it so I can go live on TikTok so that my audience that has been following me, my 20,000 people, can find me again. Since they shut down my freaking account for nothing. And I see you, Mama. I hear you. I will try again maybe in a minute, but let me finish doing this. Ryan just shared a video. Ah, that's a good one. I like that one from a follower. Hold on, guys. That's where you need to be following. Go and follow. Go and follow. Go and follow. Please, 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 please share on your TikToks. Share everywhere. Share. Ask people to follow. If you can go live, go live. Ask them to follow so that we can get the message out. Still working on it. Let me finish doing what I was doing over here on Facebook. Let's see. Guilty and a great actress. Yes, there we go. Oh, hold on. I want to copy this so I can work smarter, not harder here. There we go. If I wanted to really do it, I could do it in minutes if I really, really wanted to try by going to all the different groups that I go into and all the different things. But I just don't have time for all that. I just want to do something that's simple and easy and not hard, like they've made every day of my life for the last 7 years. Alrighty. Post it in the groups. Oh, I should probably post them in my 2 groups.
I was just going to take a shower.
Good Wives Network fans. Let's post it in there. Because you guys have you guys followed the Good Wives Network fans? If you've not followed them on Facebook, please do so. We do have a group. We have a second group I'm about to put this in too. Good Wives Net, True Crime Discussion Group. Yep, that's mine too. Got that in there. I appreciate you guys just sitting and waiting and helping while my team and I figure out how to fix the situations that we're not causing, the drama that we don't want, nor have we ever wanted to participate in. And I read on 5 hours of lives today. 5 hours of freaking lies today. Lives today, not lies. 5 hours of lives today. I mean, it was lies because it's all about her. So, that's lies. But not my lies. Those are her lies, not mine. Those are the family lies. What's with Gypsy's post? It's hilarious. Oh, well, it's trying to silence me and get my TikTok shut down for good permanently. She called me tyranny. Tyranny, guys. I'm tyranny. I'm over here with 286 people on here and 20,000 people, and she's got 9.9 million people on TikTok, and I'm the tyrannist. You're right. Her PO needs to be notified of her bullying lies. He does. You could all do that. I can supply you with his phone number if you'd all like. I've talked to him personally. Just saying. That's what you do when you're reporting people who are breaking crimes. Motivation 101. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, let's see here. All right, Michelle, you want to try it again one more time? Or Mama? You want to try it one more time for me, baby? Let's do it through text. Let's try one last time through text. I'll send you my text when we do this one more time. Her parole officer. Oh, we have. Okay, baby. I'm going to go to email. I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to send you my phone number, and we're going to try this one last damn time, which means I have to log out of my TikTok. And I always hate doing it because I'm scared to death if I log out of my damn TikTok, then I won't get back in. And that's scary. Okay, let's see here. Log out. Log out. Log out. Not down. Okay, so here we go. All right. Okay, hold on. Swear to God. Hold on. Okay, it's been sent to your phone. I don't care. She identifies as either. Yes. Okay, it's been sent. I'm waiting on that code for you, baby. Wonderful. Let me use the username. Why does it make it so fucking hard? Hold on. I might have to do it one more time. Good Lord. But at least it's working this time. Yes. I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying. Oh, Jesus. So bad at freaking things. This is why I can't ever get anything done. It takes me 100 years to do something actually normal. All right. 6-digit code one more time, baby. D-chip. Come on, sweetheart. You've almost got it there. I see her typing. Okay. Oh my God. I think I did it. Hold on. Yes, I can do it. I am going to go live. Oh my freaking God. Thank you so much, Mama. We are going to send you a t-shirt or something. Let me tell you. Practice mode is available. I do not need it. 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, I'm Fancy and I'm on a totally different network, but I'm here and I'm able to go live right now. And I need you to do me a huge favor. If you have ever followed me and you want to hear the truths that I have to say that they've been trying to keep TikTok from hearing, I need y'all to go over right now to the Fancy M24 and hit that like and share button. And now that I'm here talking with you, now my team can find me. I'm going to put it in the chat over here that my team can find me at Mama's the Boss. Mama's the Boss. TikTok page is Mama's the Boss. Put it out. Let everybody know. I hope she doesn't catch a ban, baby. But if you do, just appeal it and I'll help you. My team will help you. We got people joining. We finally got traction on TikTok. I can't wait till my team gets here. Let me know. Let me let them know that I am on. Okay. Put this up here. Let's get rolling. Just the right time. I am live on a followers account on TikTok. Mama's. What is it? Mama's the Bear. Okay, doke. Hey guys, how are you? Can you guys keep hitting and sharing and liking? And if you guys know who I am, please go out and find me. This is not my profile. It's not going to be my profile. It was a wonderful follower who decided to allow me to borrow it for tonight. So here I am, TikTok. Do your thing. You all know I can hold a room. You all know that Ryan's waiting for me. You all know that my friends are waiting to talk with me all over TikTok. YouTube family, I cannot begin to love you enough. I will send you guys a link. Hold on. Let me share this. Hold on. Let me find the link. How do I get the link? Hold on. No. I know I need the link. I just got to figure out how to get it. There we go. Hold on. I'm working on it. Done. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just working out a couple little things. Here we go. That's where I'm live right now. I don't know if you guys can make that easier to copy and paste somehow. That's how it came across. If you guys can't do it, maybe one of my mods can do it for me in a minute. But hi, TikTok. We're right up to 86 people over here. Hi, guys. Welcome. My name's Fancy Macelli. You're watching the Good Wives Network on a borrowed account. And we just absolutely love you. Go mama, go mama, go mama. Go Mama's the Bear. She's going to get some nice merchandise from us for helping out. I'm very tired because I'm talking forever. I know you can't mod in here. It's okay. I'm just going to trust today that the mods are just going to show people out. And if people are, there's got to be mods here somewhere. If there's not, then I can make mods temporarily. Hold on. I can make mods temporarily because I'm in charge of the account right now. So let's see here. If you are one of my mods from another channel and you are joining us right now, I need you to mod for me, please. Step up. There we are, Karma. Thank goodness. Let's make you a moderator for right now. Karma's here. Karma's in the house. Okay. Karma. Who else? Sorry, guys. Keep hanging out. I'm live on TikTok. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all your help over here on YouTube, Facebook. You guys have been the best, getting me back over here to this family that's helped build this and put this out. Let me see if I can. Any of my other mods, please step up real quick. I got Karma. I'm working on getting my account back. Please drop in the chat. The Fancy M24. Go follow it so I can get to 1,000 so I don't have to borrow people's shit no more. Okay? Good Lord. This is so stupid and annoying. Stupid and annoying. Bye. VYE, will you please chip in, baby? Yay, yay, yay. All right. Well, when my mods get here, please go ahead and put it up at the top. Hey, Court, can you pin it when the next person comes? Karma, I'm sorry. Karma. Can you please, can you pin for me, baby? Can you pin? I'd appreciate it. All right, guys. Let's give it a few minutes. We're going to get this rolling. I know I've been rolling on here for already an hour and 20 minutes. I can't find you on TikTok, but you're here. Well, if you're here, you're here. But if you want to find me on TikTok, you can find me at the Fancy M92. That's or Fancy M24. That is where I want to go live. That's where I need 1,000 followers to go live. But currently, right now, if you guys can keep dropping them in the chat, drop the facts. I know. What time is it? It's not even 8 o'clock yet. You guys are so early. You guys are so early. Yes, Red River, please stay here. I appreciate it. I've missed you, baby. Oh, I'm so confused. Just jumping on. I've missed you, baby. I've missed you today. I love you guys. Hello, guys. Keep tapping and sharing. Keep tapping and sharing. Please make sure you keep sharing my other profiles so that I can go ahead and make it to 1,000 and we can stop all this nonsense again. You know, considering that 20,000 less of you were following me at one point in time, and they decided to take that. And I'm going to take that to my lawyer. Of course I am. But this is really, really freaking ridiculous that I have to go through this just to be able to tell the truth. We're over 431 now. So that's moving right along. We've got just about halfway through to get me to 1,000. But since it's not as urgent, we can start talking. So I've talked a lot already tonight for about an hour and 20 minutes over here on YouTube and Facebook. I've only got 112 people in here, guys. You've got to keep sharing because that's not my normal count. And I know people don't know where to find me. But if you know me and you know friends, please, please, please share it out to them. Please, please, please share it out to them that I am live currently right now. If you are on TikTok, tag. Please and thank you. Yeah. Oh, it's really funny. Oh, Kelly Gabriel, thank you for putting that up. She said everyone needs to report your Fancy M24 account, which I think is really funny because she already got all the other accounts shut down. The 2 other accounts that I owned, the Goodwise Network that I built to over 20,000, Fancy Macelli that I built to over 2 or 3 at this point, right? But now she's coming for this account that just only started, what? Today. And then she deleted it when someone posted it in my group. Weird. Yep, weird. Follow the new account. I love that. Hi, guys. Keep sharing. Could Nina do a shout out? Yes. Could somebody tag Nina? If you know somebody who supports us, Bazinga, Nina, April. Oh, April, I'm going to invite you to the box, baby, to keep me straight for a few minutes. Okay. If you guys, you told them Mama Bears, but it's Mama the Boss. Mama the Boss. That's what it is. Mama the Boss. I'm sorry. Mama's the boss at Fancy. Hey, April. Oh, Matt, you're here. Good job. Let's make you a moderator real quick. I'm getting real good at this, even though I have to keep starting over 9 bazillion two stupid times. How are you, April? You shared the live to Ryan. Thank you. Nina the Bluity influencer. April, how are you? Oh, hold on. I have you all turned down. Okay, go.
I sound good. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. Gorgeous Nightmare, would you mind sharing this out for me, baby doll? So we can get me up to 1,000 and we can get this live rolling. Since everybody on Facebook has been so very patient on YouTube. April, how's it going today, baby? What questions do you have to start off with the evening? Because I'm open for any of it until Ryan gets here so we can clear the air.
I don't know. I'm just devastated at what's happened to you.
It's not very nice.
No, it's not. I mean, everybody else can have a platform, and you should be allowed to too.
She called me a tyrannist.
Really?
Did you not hear what she said? This is her own words. This is what she posted to everybody. Calling all friends, please report this woman's TikTok and YouTube channel account under the Good Wives Network or Fancy Macelli. This woman has harassed my family on both the Blanchard and the Pitre side for years. She has a personal vendetta against me because I refused for her to take advantage of me and my life story. And ever since then, she has a hatred for me fueled by greed and lust to become famous. The lies, manipulation, and the slander this woman spreads is nothing short of cruel. Please report her accounts to end her tyranny. There you go, guys, right there. Gypsy's words again. See, they like to use mine against me, but I take fucking responsibility for mine. They like to delete theirs, and they don't like when I freaking share it, and then they give me bans when it happens. Yep. Yeah.
That you've got nothing but the truth.
That's right.
It's hurting a lot of people's platform, but hey, I want the truth. That's why I come to you. You know, and people get mad about it. You know, they get butthurt on this app so quickly.
Well, I mean, I love TikTok, don't get me wrong, but I think it's absolutely ridiculous that we can't have regular adult conversations on an adult platform. We can't use regular words. We have to be, I got a ban. I literally got a strike the other day for using the barf emoji. The barf emoji. Why do we have the barf emoji if I'm not allowed to use the barf emoji? I said no other words. I just put a barf emoji.
I mean, I use that emoji too.
Yeah, I appealed it and I got it back. But this is the bullshit that I'm having to deal with. Then I got a ban for using the word yuck. One time, that's all the word was. Yuck. Ew, that's yuck. Yuck. Yuck is a bannable word on TikTok. Did you guys know that? That's a strike word. And then I get strikes for posting the content that they take from me, my personal content. They post it on their pages and I can't get it down off their pages, yet I catch bans for it all the time. Yes, she is the one who's been in that. Yes. So right now she's hanging with me until my team gets here. April is wonderful. I love her to death. You know, yeah, exactly. So many other creators are calling her out. So many other creators say more worse things than I've ever said about her. You know, she's upset and she told Don Brown. And Don Brown told me the other day when she tried to double cross me for the 9,000 billionth fucking time that Christy's just mad because I called her 2,000 times worse than Dee Dee. Anybody want to talk about why I think Christy Blanchard's 2,000 times worse than Dee Dee? I'd really rather not. I'd rather talk about Nick. But that's what she apparently wants to silence me for because I say things like, "Dad, Rod's a shit dad." And I talk about the daughter that he gave up, not Gypsy, the other one. And I ask questions and I think and I use logic and reason in a case file. And apparently that's tyranny. I guess that's tyranny. I wasn't aware. Should we read the definition of tyranny, guys? Maybe she doesn't know what the definition is. She couldn't read for a long time, right? I think we should read the definition of tyranny. What do you think, April? Should we describe tyranny?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Tyranny. Tyranny, in case anybody wants to know. And it's a noun, and it really says, this is really interesting, guys. Cruel and oppressive government or rule. A nation under cruel and oppressive government. Cruel, unreasonable, or arbitrary use of power or control. You know, such as in the tyranny of the 9-to-5 day. Can I ask you guys, have I ever, in the whole 7 years that any of you have ever known me here, TikTok, Facebook, anywhere, have I ever done anything that fits that description ever? If I have, please tell me. Please tell me. Because that means I really need to get way better with God.
I don't think you have.
I don't think so. Gorgeous, I don't think so either. We still only got 118 people in here because nobody knows where to find me now. Really nice of them. Really nice of them. No, not tangent. No. We're very clear on Gypsy's words when she uses them, and she's not, you know, just trying to just tell a tale, which she is today. But let's read it one more time because I really want to. Until my team gets here, this is all we're going to do until oh well, you know, we can talk about freedom of speech. Let's talk about freedom of speech before I read her stupid words again. Hey guys, did you know that the Son of Sam law has been overtaken by the federal government, and they believe that the federal government, I don't know who's in the invite box. They believe that the federal government, that it's against her First Amendment rights under the Freedom of Speech Act for her to be able to profit and her family to be able to profit off of her crimes. See, a long time ago, there was this thing called Son of Sam, and it meant that you couldn't make money off your crimes. It didn't mean that you couldn't talk about your crimes. It just meant you couldn't make money. And what is Gypsy Rose and her family all about? Oh, I'm banned on TikTok, but I'm over there live on the Mama's the Boss. Mama's the Boss. Go look for me. Everybody drop it in the chat. That's where I am right now. You also can find me at the Fancy M24 if you'd like to see me go live on my own platform where you can see my beautiful face, because apparently TikTok changed rules today. Anyway, back to Son of Sam laws. How about that, April? Should we talk about Son of Sam some more? Son of Sam. Okay. So Son of Sam was passed at a state level in each state. Everybody had it. A lot of them disbanded. But the federal government came in and they decided a few years ago, when there was all this thing going on with true crime and how popular it was becoming and nobody was making money and they didn't like that idea. So the government decided that the Son of Sam laws are actually unconstitutional under the First Amendment rights for her. Thank you. I do look pretty tonight. For her to actually be able to profit off her crimes, because, you know, she should be able to talk about them. But I'd like to ask anybody in the chat, out in TikTok world, Facebook world, anywhere, can you please explain to me how talking about her crimes under the First Amendment equates to the fact that she has to be paid for talking about her crimes under the First Amendment?
To me, she shouldn't be paid. She should want to do it to help others. But that's her. She's not out to help anybody.
We'll see if
she's out for the money.
Well, see if her family, the Pitre family, if they were the victims in this, which they are, if they wanted to push it, they could file. Hey, Pitre family contacts, you could. And then she'd have to pay restitution. I think it's interesting that she doesn't pay restitution to any of the charities that her and her mother frauded. But, you know, I'm just tyrannous over here. So, you know. We have a whole mole that also went on Patreon, caused hell, had to limit it to new subs. Yeah, I've been all through all that. 7 years of this bull crap. I'm telling you. This is nuts. She sure talked about Nick plenty in her paid interviews. Yeah. Yeah, she did talk about Nick. Let's talk about Nick, baby. Let's talk about Gypsy. Yeah, I don't do it all the great times. But you know what? Let's talk about Nick and Gypsy for a minute. April, what questions you got about Nick, Gypsy and Nick? And Dan, if you'd like to bring him into the conversation, I'm ready for that.
See, I was going back to some of her podcasts that she had done. I have refused to do it up until now. And this was like she was out 7 days, the Nick Bile podcast. So much that she said in there. She just throws Nick under the bus terribly.
Oh, I know.
She is still not taking accountability for what she is and what she has done. You know.
No, it doesn't violate her parole. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
She's not out here advocating. Now, she says she is, but where is it?
I know. We know all about that. Hold on, I guess. We got a good question over here. Somebody said... Someone mentioned Nick and Gypsy, said it and said it would violate her parole if she talks about him publicly. Well, you know, we've all called the parole officer. That's not true. That's another lie. Nah, she can talk about him all she wants. She's probably not supposed to have contact with them. That's probably part of her parole, which I don't know why she would want to. She hasn't wanted to have contact with him for 7 years. Gypsy's family strong-armed Nick to confess. I don't know about that one. It's a good, interesting question.
You know, I've been going all over signing petitions. I have been going over, you know, like Lifetime, email Lifetime. You know, I pay for that channel. You know, my voice shouldn't matter.
Yes. So have you signed the petition?
Them, you know, with the mayor, you know, I've been doing my work. You know, but it's going to take more than just a few. You know, everybody needs to get together and let's try to do something.
You know, when I came to TikTok, I came because I was really irritated about the Banfield show. That's where I started. That's why you guys got a really messy piece of me over on TikTok. Facebook's seen me melt down before. Facebook's seen it all. YouTube's seen half of it. My podcast saw some of it. You know, you guys have seen it around all over the place. You've seen me act professional in my actual, you know, documentaries and things. You've seen me be halfway professional in a podcast situation where we were being funny and, you know, different things about it. But, you know, I think that the thing here is that when I came to TikTok, my heart was changing so freaking fast. And I met people like you and Ryan and Karma and other people. And it began to heal the heart that was really broken through all of this. And I realized that my purpose and my reason for all the trials, the tribulations in my mind, now I don't care what you believe politically or what you believe. No, she's not anyone that did jail time with her. She's just a girl who's been following this case on TikTok, who stepped out to help while my team is waiting for me. Well, I'm waiting for my team, actually. But anyway, okay, listen. My heart started changing, and I'd gone back to school, and I talked to a lot of people about this case, and I got real deep into the case file like I'd never done before through TikTok and the help I've been given by certain people. And, you know, I started believing that there was a much different purpose for me than just an entertainment industry person or just a person trying to tell some truth in a story that's really fucking messed up. That's hashtag justice for Nick, because I played a huge part in annihilating that boy in the in the media, that she made a man. And for what? Like, what was my role in that? My role, I thought I was just doing the right thing. I thought I was telling the truth, which I believe most of the people that attack me think they're doing the right things. All for the wrong reasons, but definitely for the right things. But I believe God brought me to the table because I'm the only person that even tries to be honest in this whole fucking thing. I admit my mistakes. I try to take responsibility for them. And if he goes to any other journalist anywhere on any other fucking documentary like he already has, he's just going to get used like he got used before. I'm the only one that's offering him a platform to come and speak openly with no editing and say whatever he feels like it. And then we can talk about it later. And if he doesn't come and talk to me, that's okay. There are other people that I know that talk to him. And all we need is the boy to start talking. We need Nicholas Godejohn to be the final trumpeter, the final truth teller, the whole thing. Because that's really what matters. A boy went to prison for first-degree murder and nobody's even sure if he did it or not, if there was others in the room, if they weren't in the room. There's so much reasonable doubt in this case, and there's so much ineffective assistance of counsel, and there's so much to look at in this appeal that I've been trying to look at for 2 weeks now, since it came out, since I saw it the first time, and I can't even get through the damn appeal because I got to come in here and deal with this bullshit, and my team's got to run around in fucking circles because, you know, fuck around and find out. Because I somehow am not credible after I've provided you 7 years of content on this shit for free, mind you. Poured all my life savings, my partner's life savings in this, been stalked, harassed, bullied, shamed, humiliated, had my hoo-ha talked about, had all of these different things. It has been horrific and horrible. You think she has suffered abuse? I don't even want to talk about her abuse. We're so past abuse, and this is not an abuse case. And I believe that Nick has so much to say.
I do too. And I can't wait.
I can't
I
wait.
still think they're overlooking Dan.
Oh, I still think overlooking Dan is a big problem. But you know what happens when I overlook Dan? I talk about Dan, I catch a ban.
Why I know that? Because it's the truth. I mean, to me, I honestly believe, and I would go to my grave believing that he was the one.
I believe. Look, I can't. My team and I talk about him a lot. You know, since he went underground. He is, and just for anybody that doesn't know who Dan is, and good God, if you don't know who Dan is, you never fucking followed this case. Dan is the 35-year-old man that I broke down on a bullet pointed list of events and how he was involved in those events. Beckerman, the doctor, was involved in those events. Gypsy was involved in those events. Dee Dee was involved in those events. The entire community was involved in those events. VisionCon was involved in those events. Are you picking up what I'm laying down, guys? When I say everybody fucking knew, it was very, very clear in 2005, 2009, 2011, 2014, and 2015 that Gypsy Rose was not sick, never had been sick, didn't believe she was sick, and everybody fucking knew about it. I can go down the bullet point list again one more time. I think I shall. Let me go grab a drink real quick, and we're going to break down the timeline from 2005 to 2011 like I did this morning. Please keep sharing. Please keep tapping, because this is really the important part of this. I can sit around and talk trash on anyone any day of the week. And I said what I said, and I meant it when I said it, and I did what I did when I did it. But I damn sure have never unalived a person. I damn sure have never conned anybody willfully. And I ain't done a fucking day in jail. So if you want to fucking throw stones in glass houses, folks, let's do it. But you better come correct what glass houses you're throwing them in. And you better come correct with what fucking rocks you're throwing. Because I damn sure have the receipts. Does anybody else want to ask me about fucking receipts? Or can we continue to move on and talk about actual things? Because I don't have bullshit conversations with bullshit people. That's why I don't give a shit if MSM, mainstream media, picks this up ever. I used to have a respect for them, but there's anything but truth and true crime. Can I get a what, amen, hallelujah, whatever the fuck you believe? Drop it in the chats everywhere. Please like and share, like and share. I don't need hearts or anything tonight, guys. I just need you to like and share and go follow my other account so we can stop playing nonsense with nonsense people. I'll be right back. April, I don't know what you want to talk about, baby, but if you could fill the space for just a moment talking about this case, I would greatly appreciate it, baby.
Okay.
YouTube and Facebook, if you can hear her, great. If not, listen up and just wait a minute. I'll be back.
Okay, any of y'all that watch the
Fill them in on Dan a little bit.
when she said that she was trying to find attorneys to sue some of these doctors, and no attorney will pick her case up.
Total lie. I can debug that in 5.2 seconds. Name that tune. I'll be right back. Oh,
The only one on this slide is Dr. B, and she don't want to go after him. I don't really think she went into no attorney's office. That's my opinion.
hold on, baby. I'm coming. I'm almost there. Where's my Coke? I don't need water right now. I need some energy because I'm freaking balls to the wall tired. And I come on here.
I watched the whole podcast, and it made me sick. It really did to watch it, but I had to watch it all the way through.
The one is that the one where she says she doesn't identify as a schmurderer?
Yes.
That just
Yes.
pisses me off to no freaking end.
But I had to look at her facial expressions, the way that she would talk. She would get high pitched.
It's all very relevant. Yep, you got to watch everything. You cannot listen to anything she is saying. You have to watch her. You have to watch her body language. You have to watch her eyes. You have to watch the tone. You have to listen to the pitch. Ryan said it on live one time. Watch Gypsy Rose with the sound off. Just watch her. It'll tell you a whole hell of a lot. I want to thank my daughter for my coffee cup. They're Ray Dunn. I'm not promoting them or anything, but this one says, be honest. I kind of thought that was fitting, don't you? Be honest. Be honest. I love it. I love be honest.
Because you're always honest.
I try to be. I try to be. I mean, you know, I tried to teach my children about lying when they were very young. You know, I knew that I could be a manipulative person because I grew up that way, you know. I knew that I was an actress, a writer, producer, things like that, so I knew that I told stories for a living. But I didn't want stories for a living to be the way that we lived our lives. And have I lied about things? Sure. I'm sure I have. I'm sure there's been a lot of lies I've told in my life, you know, little white lies, big lies, whoppers of lies. Sure. But it's not what I do. It's not my principle on things. And if I get caught in something like that, or I'm wrong in something like that, I realize later, and I go ahead and I apologize for my actions, and I try to take accountability for them, and I try to change every day. I'm trying to work on karma with a little bit of grace. And they just don't want me to have that grace. And it's really fucking hard. But let me keep going here. So I taught my kids 3 lessons to lying real quick, and then we'll get to Dan.
I've got one question though.
Let me do this and then you can ask real quick. All right. So when my kids were very little, I gave them 3 rules to lying. First rule to lying is don't insult me with a crappy lie. If you're going to lie, at least make it either A, believable, or B, entertaining, because I'm not just going to entertain bullshit. 2, when you are caught, you are caught. And if you think I know a little bit of it, I probably know all of it. So you might as well come clean right then, because ain't anybody will ever believe you, because we all know my story in Gypsy Rose and Crying Wolf. Yeah? The third one, it's the most important one. And I think it's funny because people will probably use my words against me when I say it, but it's what I've said for years and years. And that is, you guys, guess what? Don't lie to a professional liar. My profession is telling stories for a living. I don't do it for evil. I don't concoct lies because I want to. I tell stories. That's what I do. I make up fictional stories and I tell truthful stories. And you have to know the difference between the two or it becomes real fucking muddy. And so I explain to my children, don't bullshit a bullshitter. I know how to bullshit with the best of them. I can write a paper in 2.2 seconds and it'll be sourced and intelligent and great, but it's probably bullshit that I made up somewhere along the lines because of all the things I thought I might have heard. But I always try to source it and I always try to make sure that I base it in logic and reason. I can't find you. I'm on Mama's the Bear Boss. Mama's the Boss. I'm on Mama's the Boss on TikTok, and I'm under the fancy M92, the fancy M24. Sorry, I can't keep the fucking name straight because, you know, they're lies, right? Because that's all I do is tell lies. I think that's somebody else who's projecting. All right, your question, baby.
Okay, this is kind of a bit off the subject a little bit, but when I was going to the
Okay.
podcast today, I just thought of something funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they're talking about having kids? Well, you know, if Ryan goes to court and gets charged, he's not going to be able to be around any kids. So
Well,
what's going to happen if they have kids?
Well, if they have kids, they are allowed to be around their own kids.
Really?
Oh, Carla, I say that all the time. I never ask a question I don't already know the answer to 100%. I ask just to see if you lie to me 100. Yup, exactly. I was taught that a long time ago. That's something lawyers learn. They never ask a question in court they don't already know the answer to because they don't want to be fucking shocked in court in front of everybody. Why are you giving up, baby? What's going on? Oh, well. Anyway, all right, April, I'm going to go ahead and let you pop off, baby. I think I'm doing okay, but I'm going to answer your question about that real quick, okay?
Okay.
All right, sweetheart. Thank you very much. All right. I don't know who Renee is. She's probably one of the people that runs around hating on me. I don't know. All righty, team, I'm listening to you. No, that other Mama Bear Renee or somewhere. I don't know, whichever one. April, drop your question back in the chat so I can finish entering it. I'm chasing a toddler and I'm in and out. Oh my goodness. So anyway, guys, let's can I be a mod to weed out all the haters? Taylor, you can be one over here. But I have to go to YouTube to do it, and I don't feel like doing all that. I'm okay over here. I'll be fine. I'm protected over here. I know everybody over here. All right. Yeah, she does need to focus on keeping that puppy alive, doesn't she? Okay. I want to let's do this. I have an idea. Okay. Let's get off of Gypsy because it triggers me, triggers her, triggers her family apparently. I still can only hold 109 people live in here. This really pisses me off. They have really done a number. You can join me for a video if you are respectful and you keep it to topic and one question. And then if I ask you to continue, you may stay. If not, I will kick you right out. That's just how it's going to be. All right. I'm going to pull something up real quick that I posted Hopefully. Let's see. Where did I post it earlier? Nope, not in here. Let me go to YouTube real quick. It is on my YouTube. You know, the truth behind the lies, Fancy's final thoughts. Hold on, I got to figure out what the hell I named the damn thing. Timeline events from 05 to 15. Here we go. Okay. All right, guys. I'll bring this over here so you can hear it. This is the timeline of events from 05 to 2015, including Dan, medical fraud, all of that good stuff. So hang on. Here we go. I'm going to try and present it on here. Let me see. Yep, right there. I think. Yep. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Vi, you're here. Oh, yay, Vi. Viagra. My baby. Love you. Okay, here we go. We're going to play this now, guys. All right, ready? Ready? Here we go. And I wanted to come in today and do a very, very clear and concise timeline of events that I believe prove. I want you guys to remember this is the exact timeline of events that they don't want you to hear. The exact proof, the exact files, the exact things that they are so concerned that I put out there that they don't want you to hear. But here you go. One, that the murder of Dee Dee Blanchard is not an abuse case. Regardless of what you feel about what happened to Gypsy or not, she did not unalive her mother for abuse. That is absolutely 100% untrue. And I can say that. And by the way, this is all for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is my opinion and my opinion alone. It's in my opinion, allegedly, and my thoughts and feelings do not necessarily represent all the thoughts and feelings of the Good Wives Network. But I do believe that the medical records were given to me for a reason. The reason that they gave them to me was to run me in circles. But what we've been able to do with the medical records is prove certain things that happened or didn't happen based on Gypsy and her family's lives. So today, what I'm going to take you through is a timeline from 2005 to 2015, which are the things that I believe led up to what happened on June 9th, 2015. So starting in 2005, that's when Katrina hit, correct? She had been seeing Dr. Beckerman all those years, and he had moved to Missouri. So Dee Dee had taken Gypsy, and in Louisiana, the things that were done to her are mostly medically necessary. And I believe the rest of it was just fraud, which is what I believe the whole case is based on. But in 2005, she actually went to see the doctor. And this is why they had to get out of town, because that doctor came back and said that they had done a muscle biopsy and she did not have muscular dystrophy. And they thought it was rather suspicious. There was a lot of credit card fraud going on at that time. There was all kinds of crazy stuff. In fact, she was staying with a Kali family down in Louisiana, and they alleged that she was poisoning their mother, along with, alleging that she had poisoned her own mother, her own stepmother, all these different things. And when they pulled out the bed after kicking them out, they found all these credit card slips with their mother's name and social security. With their mother's social security number and Dee Dee's name. She was trying to run credit card fraud. When I say that fraud is the whole thing of this thing, guys, it's very much true. Okay, so 2005, Katrina hits. She gets that diagnosis that she doesn't have muscular dystrophy. It's written in bold black letters in her fucking files. She calls up her good friend Dr. Beckerman, and she ends up getting airlifted out to Kansas City. Now, there's a lot about that story. I'll tell more of that later, but I'm trying to keep to this timeline. So 2005, the gig is up in Louisiana. They contact Dr. B. They end up in fucking Kansas City. Okay, 2007. So from 2005 to 2007, there's not a whole lot that goes on. Yes, there are a lot of things happening in the medical records for a little bit, but it's normal stuff. Her dental stuff is happening. All the normal things that are happening are things that are not the fraud part of this case. They are just regular things. Her dentist, her this and that stuff. And I can talk about this all day, and we can talk about abuse all we want, but what I'm showing you is not that. This is the medical fraud portion of this case, and why I believe that 2015 ended up happening. Okay, so through 2007, the Kali family and Dr. B, the Kali family that, had the credit card slips and all that, and they thought that she was unaliving their mother or trying to. Yeah, they help her get the Habitat house, and I have that information. I can provide that for you. But in 2007, she gets the Habitat house. Okay. And I think in 2007, nobody in the community knew what was going on. They didn't know anything. They were fooled just as much as anyone else. Okay, they believed the lies. They believed her. They believed all of that. But here's the kicker, guys. In 2009, the hospital asks for guardianship papers, not a POA. They wanted full on guardianship papers out of a court because at that same time, Dr. Steele, her main pediatrician who's been on all the documentaries recently, he ended up calling into CPS that a kidnap victim story and that he was concerned. And that's where Dr. Flasterstein realized that the mom has Munchausen by proxy, and he puts it in the file. That's the one time it's mentioned. There are other times that malingering is mentioned, but the only time Munchausen by proxy is mentioned is because Dr. Steele sends Gypsy to Dr. Flasterstein because they can't figure out what's wrong with her fucking legs. Dr. Flasterstein has her stand up. He does all these things. Now, she's told that story before where she lies about it on the fucking thing. So, anyway, 2009, hospital's asking for guardianship papers. CPS and the cops are called out. There's a report in the case file about it. There was supposedly a robbery where she was sending Nicholas, sending people money and stuff. So that's later. That's in 2011. Sorry. 2009. The police are called out. They find out that she's got an ID that says she's over 18. She had an ID that said she was over 18, guys. And that none of the medical things are true, and they leave. She had every opportunity to walk out that door, but she didn't. And it's not because she was being abused. It's because she didn't want to, because she was still continuing on in the con. And at this time is when she starts to get heavily involved in a group called Vision Con. That's where she meets Dan, the 35-year-old. So she's 18 at 2009. 2011, there's an incident that goes down. Okay. And I think she was caught with Dan before this at the convention, and I don't remember what the dates are on that. I'll have to go back and look. But in 2011 is when the whole thing goes down with, she goes and she gets her, and she walks over 3 blocks and goes to the hospital, and all that shit happens. She walked home, guys. She walked home. She had an ID. It's in the files. I've seen it. I've talked about people talking about it. She had an ID that said she was over 18 and one that said she wasn't. And Dee Dee claimed statutory, and she went home with Dan because she didn't want to get Dan in trouble. But they all knew it wasn't about statutory. It's because Dan was a drug person and he has many convictions. And guess what? Dan was married with kids, and nobody wanted that to be fucking said because Dan didn't want all that to be fucking ruined. So she walked home with her mama. And I believe her mama told her she could continue to do whatever she was doing, but she couldn't do it with Dan. Moving on, 2011, they have moved so in 2009, when the call is made to CPS, they moved their care from from Springfield to Kansas City. Okay. They start all over with Dr. Beckerman in Kansas City, writing letters to all these different doctors. All kinds of things were going to happen, but nothing actually took place, really. In 2011, I'm sorry about my train. 2011, Kansas City asks for guardianship again. Now, this is a different hospital asking for guardianship again. And guess what happens? Everything ends. No more medical fraud. No more nothing. She sees a doctor once in a while for her medicines that she doesn't take, because we can prove that with the medicine cabinet and the pharmacy records. And she sees people for dental work and things, normal fucking things, just the regular things that she has to be seen for. So in 2011, even if you believe that medical child abuse was part of this case, it all stopped and ended right there. All. There's hardly anything in 2012, 2013, 2014. Dr. B writes to the new doctor. Okay, it's very odd. I read it. And then nothing happens from there. In 2015, in January, Gypsy and Dee Dee take a Florida trip. She talks about it in her interrogation, where she met Harry Potter cast and she got to do all these cool things. And she was, I don't know, on a sugar high, dancing in the streets, running up and down, which means she wasn't in her wheelchair, folks, because she wasn't dancing in her wheelchair. She even says so. And Dee Dee, it's alleged that in this conversation with these people in January, that is on Megan Pack's thought catalog, Dee Dee wants to move to Florida, where Beckerman is, by the way. That's where he ends up, is in Florida. So at this time, even in Gypsy's interrogation, she's telling you that she was fighting with her mother daily about boys, about men, really about men, not about boys, about men. men, because Dee Dee or Gypsy had a fucking proclivity for older men, 30s, 40-year-old men at 19. You can say what you will about that, but it was very telling. And Dee Dee was not having that. She didn't want all that. And I think that she told her, go with the boy to Wisconsin and be happy out of love, because she says that in the interrogation video. But she also says that her mama described him as a person who likes unaliving people and unalives people, and a Jeffrey Dahmer type of person. And I personally don't believe that that's the same two people that she's talking about. Because there's no way in hell that I would have told my child, no matter how much she was fucking fighting me, to go with the man that, I thought of that way. I would be fucking losing my shit. And I bet Dee Dee was. So that's how the medical records can be helpful. So we've given you 2005, 2007, 2009, 2011, 2014, 2015. I don't know what happened that last week. Why it all went wrong, but something went wrong. And I believe Dan the man is very much involved in that. And I don't think she ever wanted Nick. I think that these two, Dan the man and Gypsy Rose, the con artist liar, hatched a plan to unalive Dee Dee. And she went and found her Patsy, Nicholas. And they said to put a plan in place. And I think that night it went really wrong. I know that 2 days before, Dee Dee had supposedly thrown her out. Maybe she had, I don't know. But there's a lot of questions here, guys. Just a lot of questions. But there you go. That's the very succinct beginning to the end of 2005 to 2015 on the Gypsy Rose Blanchard case and the unaliving of Dee Dee Blanchard by Nicholas Godejohn and Gypsy Rose, allegedly. There's a lot of reasonable doubt. Thanks, guys. Hey, guys. I'm Fancy, and you're... Alrighty. So what you just watched was me going from 2005 to 2006 or 2011. Okay, sorry. Let me start over. That was me breaking down for you using a couple pieces of evidence. I'm going to tell you what those pieces of evidence are. Specific pieces of evidence in the medical files. One, the Dr. Steele call to CPS and him sending her to Dr. Flasterstein. We used that. We used her 2005 biopsy that came back with no muscular dystrophy. TikTok TMZ, I need you to freaking share the shit out of this, because I am banned on my account. And I'm stuck over here in someone else's account who kindly, graciously gave this to me. You all need to be sharing and shit out of this so I can go live on my page that they took away from me and then I'm trying to rebuild again. Now we are we at 500 yet, please? No, we're at 476. It's just moving along really slowly. It is a Tuesday night. I dyed my hair kind of pinky today. I don't know. I might go red. Girl, gonna have a hard time finding any piece. Any place to let her volunteer, right? Right. All right. So going back to what we just broke down. Okay. Mama's the boss. Please keep sharing. So using specific key pieces of evidence, medical files, the medical files that are relevant are specific files that happened in 2005, which was the muscle biopsy that said that she did not have muscular dystrophy right before Katrina. The gig was up in Louisiana. So they find their favorite doctor. Gypsy goes, she shaves her head in that horrible sync picture that we showed earlier on our 5-hour live, where she's all crunched up. She shaves her head. She seeks out a doctor from Missouri. She tells that doctor from Missouri, I have cancer. Oh my God, it's so horrible. Meanwhile, she's never seen a cancer doctor in her life or taken any cancer medications ever. Okay, no radiation, no cancer medications, no nothing. So this doctor that doesn't know who she is, but believes her little story, she runs over to this doctor and tells her how sad her story is, and they airlift her out to Louisiana in 2005. In 2005, she lands in Kansas City. And according to Colleen, yes, I am live on Mama's the Boss. And if you have not followed me on my TikTok at the Fancy M24, please do so. Can the mods drop it in the chat, please? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Hey, Pretty Mess, please keep sharing it out. Everybody, please keep sharing it out. I'm still not over 500, and I'm really getting annoyed because I generally make 500 in a couple hours. I'm really irritated that it's taking so dang long. So dang long. So dang long. But we're going to keep getting there. So hold on. So let's see. 2005, Katrina hit. She ends up in Kansas City. She meets Dr. Beckerman again. Go figure. He's been there for about 2 years, but he was still seeing Gypsy in both places in Louisiana. Needs to get here so her followers can see you gave a new page. I know. She will have to rebuild accounts. Yeah, I'm going to have to rebuild. I know. I'm aware. Okay, but let's stay on track. I'm trying. Yeah, no, it's okay, guys. You have to keep refollowing me because they keep reshutting me down. It's very fucking annoying. All right, tired, really tired. I'm waiting for Ryan so I can stop talking a little bit. I always come back stronger. It's one of my go-to fucking karaoke songs. Maybe I'll sing it for you on my new account. Okay. So, 2005, she's in Kansas City. Colleen says that she stays in Kansas City for about 2 months in the hospital. Ronald McDonald House, setting up all the fraudulent stuff that they needed and all the things that she actually medically necessarily needed. Okay, because there's 2 things going on in these case files: medical necessary procedures and surgeries, and medical fraud. Very different than medical child abuse. I can explain medical child abuse to you, but then it gets me off of the track of where I'm trying to go with the timeline. Yes, we have thought about setting up a Discord server. It's way too much for me to freaking do. Somebody else was working on it. No, I am live on TikTok. Oh, Lord of mercy. All right. Here we go. 2005. She lands in Kansas City. She meets. Where are my chickens? Where are my chickens? I need my chickens. Where are my chickens? I need my chickens. I need a chicken at least. One of my chickens. Where are my chickens? Visual aids, guys. We got visual aids here at the Good Wives Network. If Aunt Fancy can find her fucking chicken. I'll be right back so I can stay with the timeline, because if I don't have my chickens, I get lost on things. Okay. They help me stay calm when Ryan's not around. But I gotta go find my chickens. I'll be right back. Find the chicken. Chicken. You got my chicken? It's in an appeal right now. I don't know what we'll do. I've got a legal department that I can contact at TikTok to speak to them directly. Plan on doing that tomorrow. Hopefully, I can get an attorney to freaking move eventually, and then we could do something about it. I don't know. He's still waiting on crap. I don't freaking know. I don't know. But I'm on live, so I don't want to. All right, guys, here I come. I got my visual aid chickens. Visual aid chickens. Oh, and of course my mouse fell again. All right, visual aid chickens. Visual aid chickens. No, did I just close it down? Please tell me I didn't just close it down. No, okay. Visual aid chickens. I'm so fucking tired. I just want to stop, but I can't do that today. Chickens. Visual aid chickens. Visual aid chickens. I know her family is tired of hearing it. Yeah, they are. They're tired of hearing it. Why is the name different? Because they keep shutting down my TikToks. Because apparently I'm tyrannous. I don't know. Okay. Visual aids. I only got 3 of the 5 or 6 chickens that came with the freaking thing, but we're going to start again. We've got Miss Dipsy. Dipsy. We've all named her Dipsy. Can you pin the account? It's not searchable. Can one of my mods take care of that, please? It's helping out over here right now. And I can give you the other accounts names. They are the Fancy M92, and it was the Good Wives Net. That's what they were. If you want to try and get them back for me. Okay, this is going to be Beckerman, and let's go with Dee Dee right here because Nicholas doesn't come on the scene for a while. So we got our 3 chickens. It's always 3 chickens. It's kind of funny. This time it's 2 chicks and 1 guy. Later on, it's going to be 2 dudes, 1 chick, right? Okay, here we go. Okay, so Dipsy and Dee Dee, they end up in Kansas City for 2 months where Dr. B helps them set up all kinds of little things. Okay, and in 2005, when they were leaving Louisiana, the Cauley family alleged that Dee Dee tried to poison their mother and that she was running credit card fraud. The family alleged the same thing about Dee Dee's stepmother and her mother. They alleged that she'd written bad checks everywhere and that there were tons and tons of warrants that I have never been able to find, but apparently they're there. And whether you think this is medical fraud or medical child abuse, the timeline and the actual files make a big difference in this. Oh yeah, I know you can't find the Good Wives account. That is the GWN or the Good Wives Net. That's what it is, the Good Wives Net, and you can't find it. It's been gone longest. So, because they wanted to take the 20,000 people versus her 9 point. I'm so tyrannous. She's got 9.9 million people that she's asking to do this to me, and I have a whole 20,000 people on TikTok that I built to. Who is the tyrannist here? Like, seriously? No, this is not a backup. This was donated to me by a wonderful follower who said, hey, I'm tired of this happening. And so you can take my TikTok for a second. And, yeah, I'm going to do $1 one. I just haven't got to do it yet. Okay. So 2005, they land in Kansas City. 2007, from 2005 to 2007, they live in Aurora, where Gypsy, in her own words and by other words in accounts and by the medical files, she was living a pretty normal fucking life. That's from the ages of 15 to 17, folks. Some of the most tumultuous times in a parent-mother-daughter relationship. Times that this is really bad, but Dr. B is still there. Nice, sweet Dr. B or Daddy B or whatever the heck you want to call him. He's still there, helping them so much that they end up getting a Habitat house in 2007. Now, from 2005 to 2007, Gypsy alleges that her mom was so sick that she was working. No, Ryan is still there. Okay. I don't know. It's been taken so many times, I don't know. Let me stick with the timeline or I'll get confused. Okay. So she's working on getting Social Security. There were 2 ladies that my friend Christina was talking to during the time period that she was working with us before she passed away that we're still trying to get information about. And she was talking to them about getting Social Security. So these 2 ladies help her get Social Security, the Cauley family and the Dr. B. I did not say you can't support other channels, only mine. What the hell are you talking about? Get out of here with that nonsense. That's not me. That's other people. Okay. I don't allow you to support my stalker. I mean, if you're going to dip and do all that, you can watch her shit. But if you're going to sit over there and start up shit and all that crap and go to run around and run your mouth, then yeah, of course you can't. I don't give a shit who you support. You're just not going to be over here on any platform. I don't care. All right. So here we go. They move into the Habitat house in 2007. For 2007 to 2009, they run scams like you wouldn't believe. I can't let anybody post a link. What are you fucking talking about? Talk to my mods. Stop causing trouble. Okay, here we go. And besides, this is my chat. Why would I let you post links to other things that I don't know what they are? That's kind of ridiculously dumb. Right? Yes. Yes. To revert fancy. And that violates TikTok guidelines. Oh, that'd be really nice. That'd be really nice. Be really, really nice. The new TikTok account is the Fancy M24. As soon as we hit 1,000 over there, we can stop being all this nonsense and I can stop talking about it. We're over 500, guys. We are over 500. Let's keep pushing. Okay. Okay. If you guys started here, listen, TikTok, you're being good over there. I'm going to tell you what. Hi. I'm going to tell you what. If you're going to start some nonsense over here and you're going to say some stupid things that are absolutely 100% untrue, you will just be shown the door. We're not playing this game with you anymore. You're not coming in here. You're not rattling me. You're not getting off my freaking shit. You're not going to upset me. You're not going to take my peace or my karma or any of the things that I've been talking about. You're not going to stop me from my quest for truth. You're certainly not going to stop me from fighting for Nicholas. Okay? All right? Red River, I'm glad to see you, baby. I absolutely will bounce back. Just caught up, saw her post with the actual F fancy. I know. We're doing our best to continue to keep talking about Dan, Nick, Gypsy, Dr. Beckerman, Dee Dee, instead of the bullshit that these people try to throw our way and start and make us get off our game every day. Why do you think I never get information out to you guys? Because I spend more time fucking doing damage control from these people. And if they would just run their mouths other places and not bother me or not send in trolls and spies and people to report things that are not fucking harassment, nor are they community guidelines, then I wouldn't have to keep repeating myself all the time. I don't know who took down her account. If her account's out, I don't know. Maybe she got in trouble for being a bully and a harasser and a stalker like she really is. Maybe. Just maybe. Boy, I can't wait till Ryan shows up. We will not be bullied. Can we all chant it? Let's do it. We will not be bullied. We will not be bullied. We will not be bullied. We will not tolerate bullying of any type. Have I done my part in things of reacting poorly and maybe making a joke at someone's expense? Absolutely, I have. Because I'm fucking human and they freaking pushed me to a point. But I have never willfully with intent ever bullied a fucking person in my entire life. Taking care of myself, standing up for myself, and defending myself. That's not bullying. That's just being a human being. I'm not going to be able to stream this one. It's streaming right now over on TikTok and YouTube, so you're not going to have to catch a replay. It's already up. I won't be able to do that until I get my count back, and where my numbers are growing here. So keep tapping, keep liking, keep please sharing, so we can get me back to 1,000, so that I can run my own mouth on my own times and my own place. We're at over 527, guys. That was 27 in just a few minutes, so it is happening. I know, I love Ren forever, right? Okay, so we use the timeline. I did it. I don't want to go through the whole thing again because I just did it. I was just doing it because you might not have been able to hear it. It is up on our YouTube where I succinctly go through all of this with documents and all of it and tell you everything. I'm going to run to the potty real quick and then bullies go home. What's we're going to leave up? Okay, I'm going to leave up new TikTok, the Fancy M, please. All right, and if you guys keep dropping that Mama's the boss is where I'm at right now. We will keep talking until my team gets here or I hit 1,000. I don't know which one. Hey, the Gansy M is not it. It's the Fancy M. Let me go to the bathroom and I'll be back. Thank you, guys. Keep sharing, keep liking, keep tapping. All the good things that you know you're supposed to do as good supporters and followers. Love you. Be right back. All right, guys. You do. While we wait for my team to get here. You guys want to do something fun? Everybody want to do something fun? Fun. Can try at 800 to see what happens. I can. But who wants to watch Fancy and Craig on the Newlywed Game for about the next 20 minutes just so we can take a minute? Okay. I'm going to play the Newlywed Game until Ryan shows up. I'm hoping she's coming soon. We're getting close to the time that I know she could talk. I'm communicating with her now, but I'm going to play the Newlywed Game for a few minutes while we wait for them. Because Craig and I, in 1997, we happened to be on the Newlywed Game. So let me find it real quick. Because we've had some hard night tonight. And I'd like to break from this for a moment while I regroup and get my my bearings. Oh, look, here I am. Okay, here we go. Hide me. I don't know what you mean. No, it's not the fancy M92. That's old. It's the fancy M24. All right. I'm going to play this for you guys for a little bit while I relax a minute. Newlywed Game.
Newlywed Game! And here are today's newlyweds. Couple number one married just 4.5 weeks, Lauren and Edward Sanchez. Couple number two married 5.5 weeks, Jennifer and Chris Monville. Couple number three married 4 months, Rita and Johnny Thomas. And couple number four married 14 months, April and Greg John. And now, here's the star of the Newlywed Game, Bob Ewing. Thank you. And thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Newlywed Game. And a very special hello to our 4 couples over there. Hi, gang. How are ya? You ready to play this game? Yeah. Well, we're very happy to have you here on the show. And we're going to start off by asking the gentlemen some questions. And in order to do that, we must ask the ladies to head off to our soundproof room. So go, ladies. And while the ladies are leaving, I'd like to remind our husbands, I'll be asking you some 5-point questions. You'll be answering these questions as you predict your wife will answer the same question when she returns. Now, if her answer matches your prediction, you get 5 points. One couple with the most points at the end of the show wins a fabulous second honeymoon. So, gentlemen, are you ready to play this game? If you are, here's your first 5-point question. Gentlemen, which of these Tom Cruise movies will your wife say most accurately depicts her bedroom performance lately? Would it be Far and Away, Mission Impossible,
Hold on, I'm coming
or
with
Risky Business?
Picture here.
Craig, what do you think about this? Far and Away, Mission Impossible, or Risky Business?
That's my
Risky
honey.
Business.
Oh.
We were staying with some friends lately, and they heard it.
Oh.
I got called on it.
Okay, Johnny, what would it be?
Bob, I'd have to say Mission Impossible because I ask her to do some pretty impossible things sometimes.
Okay. Chris.
Bob, I'd say Far and Away because most of the time I'm the instigator and she, doesn't usually instigate it. So.
Oh, so it's Far and Away then. All right, Edward.
Bob, it is Far and Away.
Oh.
The weather is hot as heck.
Yeah.
Very hot. I try and scoot over and try and start, but it's like, get back.
Get back. Yeah.
Yeah, so Far and Away.
Well, married life, something else, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Next question, gentlemen. If all of the inanimate objects in your home could talk, which one will your wife say would crack the funniest jokes about her? Be specific. Johnny?
Bob, I would say the kitchen cabinet doors because she always leaves them open.
The cabinet doors in the kitchen. Good, Chris.
I would have to say the mirror, not just because of the reason that she's so self-conscious.
Which mirror is this?
Oh, like the bathroom mirror.
Bathroom mirror. Fine, Edward.
Bob, it would be the bed. The only time she gets out of bed is to go to school, and once school's over, she's back in bed.
Yeah.
That's all.
And we know already that the only thing she does in bed is sleep, right?
That's it. That's it.
All right, guys. Ryan's about to go live, so I'm going to go ahead and pop on over there to her live.
Okay, here's the last of our 5-point questions.
And
Gentlemen,
we'll come back
will
to
your wife
Lily
say
again
you would
at another
complete me?
time. Alrighty, guys, give me a second while I pop over there. Let me pull this off the screen so we can be serious again for a moment. Guys, you can follow me at the Fancy M24. Bye, guys. Thanks for being in here. I'm going to go ahead and end this now. I'll be over on Ryan's, so please go ahead and join us. Okay, here we go. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to. Hold on. I'm trying to find Ryan right now. Hold on. Trying to find her because. There she is. Found her account. Follow. All right. I'm waiting for her to go live. Oh, holy fuck balls. Let's see how many we're on. 562, you guys said. Let's see. Drum roll, please. I feel like I'm on a fucking telethon. 563, folks. 563. And I'm not reading anything. I'm not reading anything right now. Not doing any of that. I'm just waiting for her AC name, Fancy. Her account is, let me go grab it real quick. TikTok. Ryan is at, there it is. Okay, she should be live now.
A little early to the game to say everyone. We all just got here, including myself. I have some things I definitely want to talk about. I just got you guys are watching Boss today. If you guys want to go over to Real Crime Replay and see a video about what I'm talking about, I'm extremely frustrated right now. And this has, it says I'm red. Can you even see me? There we go. Okay, my internet was being stupid for a second. Okay, so, all right, look, what I'm about to say, while Fancy is the one that triggered this, this isn't just about Fancy anymore. This is about TikTok. This is about creators. This is about the first motherfucking amendment. Okay. So as you guys know, Fancy had 2 of her accounts banned in like a 2-hour time frame. Like she wasn't even on one of them.
Look at my bitch with my assist.
Yeah, it's my there's a fucking tank behind me. Okay. So she got her shit yanked in a 2-hour span. Okay. Yeah, it's my mud skippers. Anyways, to continue. So she got 2 of her accounts banned in a 2-hour time frame. Right? And yes, she posts shit that's gonna get her in trouble. And I tell her this all the fucking time. Okay. But I want to point something out. I'm gonna point something out here that I think is wrong. And It's wrong. It's straight ass wrong. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about this right here. This little girl decided to use her own ass Facebook account. See the check mark? See the fucking check mark? See the check mark, okay? Calling all friends, please report this woman's TikTok and YouTube channel under the account Good Wives Network or Fancy Macelli. This woman has harassed my family and the Pitre side. Girl, what were you in jail for? Because I don't think you give a fuck about the Pitre side. Let's just be real. Because if you care about the Pitre side, well, your mom will still be here. And then talking about slander. It's not slander if it's true with facts. Or, God forbid, a motherfucking opinion. Because last I checked, the First Amendment right is a First Amendment right. And all this bullshit with everybody talking about slander, I don't understand what the fucking slander is. It means throwing out facts that are not facts that are lies and easily shown lies. Fancy has merely said her opinion. She has every time she tries to show you guys what she's talking about or show the proof, guess what happens? This shit right here. Please report. That's why. So yeah, she looks like she's slinging fucking shit at her because every fucking time we try to get any type of fact out there, look at this. So now we can do this. Now, because you have a little check mark and your 9.8 million followers on here, now you can just try to just cancel anybody who speaks out against you. That's fucked up. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, Gypsy babe, that's friends only. You got a mole, sweetie cakes. You got a fucking mole. That is insane to me. That is fucking insane to me. That you think that you can just be like, oh no, you know what? I don't want nobody talking about me. Well, you know what? If you didn't want people talking about you, maybe the first thing you did when you got out of prison wasn't to jump on social media and put your ass all over social media. And you know what? Miss Advocate, have you seen you do one advocate video and you read from a fucking pamphlet? I haven't seen that one goddamn bit of advocate work. Okay? Not one goddamn bit. You read from a fucking pamphlet. Congratulations. By the way, if you look in this video, I don't know if that was a shot at me, because I just did a video going like this, and then your video, you're doing this. So I don't know if you're seeing my shit, but I hope you fucking do now. But then again, what are you gonna do? Shots call at me? You want to shots call at me? You think you're some type of fucking mafia boss, just because, I don't know, pulled the strings of some guy and got into your mom. Now you're just over here like Miss Baller. I call for everybody to ban Fancy. I call for everybody to ban Ryan. I call everybody to ban anybody who talks about me. If you don't want to be talked about, get the fuck off of social media. It's that simple. Hey, Lemur, you can go. You want to show up in here and talk your shit? You're a nobody. It's the fucking First Amendment. Okay, it is the fucking First Amendment. If somebody wants to fucking talk, guess what? I get shit talked about me all the fucking time. Guess why? Because I put my face out here on TikTok. So there's Reddit pages and there's snark pages and there's all types of pages. Congratulations. I put myself out there. I know that's going to happen. So guess what, Gypsy? You walk out of jail and you say, oh, it's a culture shock. Yeah, it's a culture shock. When you do shitty things and you're a shitty person, you get caught out for doing shitty things and being a shitty person. And I love how this video, by the way, there's a video that I stitched with it. About her talking about how not even a day ago, she put out a video that says, I don't care about the haters. They don't get to me. And 12 hours later, she's calling for my friend's account to be banned. So do they get to you or do they not? Or is it only the ones that tell the truth? Is it only the ones that get close? Because I don't see you calling for Nina. I don't see you calling for Sheila. I don't see you calling for Thea. I see you calling for Fancy. The one who's actually been around.
So is the truth starting to get a little close? I'm just wondering. If the truth is getting a little close. That now you want to shut her up. Because now the tides are turning and the comment sections are getting turned off. You're getting hacked. You're scrubbing your Instagram. It's coming back. Now I've noticed that, well, first of all, you shut off the comments probably because they were filled. I've seen your Instagram comments. They're a nightmare. A huge portion of just PR nightmare. And now, because people are listening, because people are getting it, because people are looking through the fucking narrative that's been fed to us, and we actually have the brains to think and see that you were never chained to a bed because I put that shit to rest. I showed exactly how there's no way that story's true. There's no way when I have the exact day and time of VisionCon and when I saw the fucking medical record of you at the doctor 10 days later. How can you be tied to a bed and at a doctor's office within a 10-day time frame? Doctor's supposed to be tied to a bed. Or wait, well, a bed, a toddler bed, your mom, your actual whole ass mom, with a dog chain, handcuffs, and a dog leash and a chain. Make it make sense. So the minute we put that out there, shit starts getting stirred. And then I talk about the little community, and then that gets scrubbed. You know, your account that you had up for 8 years, and then I say something and suddenly it's gone the next day within 10 hours. I don't think you like the fact that we actually fucking see it now, that we get it, that there's tons of comments and people that get it. And now here you are calling for people to literally ban people. This is what you use your freedom for, Miss Advocate. This is what you use your freedom for. Please report this woman's TikTok and YouTube channel under the Good Wives or Fancy Macelli. That's what you use your fame for. That's what you use your celebrity for. Not to, advocate against Munchausen like you said you were going to, just to make sure that people don't listen anymore. Just to make sure people don't fucking listen. That's what you use your platform for. To shut other people down. To shut other people down. You didn't like that we showed the toddler bed? You didn't like that? You didn't like that we showed the toddler bed? You didn't like that we showed the bed that couldn't have nothing tied to it? The toddler bed that couldn't have nothing tied to it? Your mom's bed that couldn't have nothing tied to it? But somehow you were fucking chained with a chain and a leash and a handcuff and your mom in the bed and the shed. You didn't like that we showed that? Because then Fancy got banned. 2 whole ass accounts got banned in 2 hours times. In 2 hours fucking time. She got banned. And now here you are calling for her third account to be banned. What are you hiding? What are you hiding that you have to shut Fancy down? Because if it's just haters, you don't care. Go look at the video that I stitched. You don't care. You don't care about the haters. So why shut Fancy down? Why shut anybody else down? It's all just bullshit, right? You don't care. It's all just bullshit. You don't care about haters. This isn't about haters. This is about the fact that somebody who walks out of prison for literally taking someone's life is getting on a platform with almost 10 million followers here and 9 million on Instagram, and people saying, yes, queen, in your comments, and people are offering you all sorts of brand deals and whatever. This is not something to be celebrated. You are not to be celebrated. What you did was wrong. What you did was illegal. And you did it for nothing other than a guy, dude. There was never any abuse. You know that. I know that. Fancy knows that. Fucking everybody knows. It was never abuse. You can do your fed-ass narrative all you want, and maybe some sheeple will believe you. But there's people who actually can rub two thought processes together and see straight through the bullshit. Because I'm driving a semi through that Swiss cheese story, baby. So I guess I'm next on your list. I guess you're going to cancel me now.
Because I'm attached. Because it says, and the Good Wives Network too. So I guess I'm attached. I'm next to your list. You gonna shut me down? Because I got tons of accounts. I can do this all day. I think it's ridiculous that the more time, the more people we get to listen, the more eyes that we open, the more. Why aren't you going after anybody else? Why aren't you going after anybody else? Oh, because Fancy has a vendetta. Fancy has a vendetta. She's got a vendetta. She's got a vendetta. Take her out of it. Take her out of it. You gonna shut everybody down? You're gonna shut down everybody that questions you, everybody that sees the bullshit. You're gonna cancel all of us. Just gonna give us a sweeping cease and desist because you managed to use yours.
And they say I don't
because
shut
from
up.
what I understand, Fancy allegedly sent you one that you allegedly keep talking, but you want her to shut up. You want her to shut up. But pot meat kettle hypocrite there because it keeps going. Read the comments. Read the room. We're waking up. People are waking up. And I don't know what you're going to do because it's all over the place that Nick's getting ready to talk. And when he talks, there's a bombshell. And the whole reason you're trying to shut shit down is because there's going to be a fucking bombshell. And you know exactly what that bombshell is. You can try to shut Fancy down, but for every Fancy, there's 1,500 of us more out there. Shut her down. Shut her the fuck down. And I'm going to help her get another account every single time. I got plenty of accounts. I can get her accounts. The followers can get her accounts. We can keep getting her accounts. Keep shutting them down. We'll keep bringing them up. You can't just shut everybody down because you don't like what's being told and what's being said. Because there's more platforms than just TikTok. There's Facebook, there's Reddit, there's Instagram, there's a million platforms out there. And TikTok allows you to have more than one account. As you know, because you got two of my friends banned in 2 hours. In 2 fucking hours. You got that shit banned and you're working on the third one. I hope that you see this. I hope that you're in here. Because you can literally shut her down all you want. We're just going to get her back up. And this isn't because we're some weird fancy cult. This is because I will never sit around and let my First Amendment rights be trampled on by somebody who can't even stay their ass out of jail. You can't even, you think you are so above the law that you can just shut everybody down. Now you're just going to cancel anybody who talks against you. I'm pretty sure my shit's going to get hit too. Guess what? I got more accounts. Guess what? I'll make more. And you know what? Every time you guys do this, all you're doing is proving our point. Every time you try to shut us up, what do you have to hide? Because you wouldn't be shutting us up unless we were on to something.
Look at my bitch with the assist.
Go ahead. Shut my shit. Prove me fucking right. Prove me right. Shut me the fuck down. Because all it's going to do is show everybody that I'm exactly right, that you're exactly hiding shit. And that you're trying to shut down anybody who dares say anything in your direction. Go ahead. Shut me down. Prove me right. Yeah, she didn't just get one account shut down. She got 2 in 2 hours. She got 2 accounts shut down in 2 hours. That's how running scared she is. She already got 2 of Fancy's accounts taken down, and she's working on the third one. This isn't about Fancy. This is about the fact that you think you are above the law. Miss, I'm an average bear who didn't even think to go to the state she was paroled to and cry because she had to go. You're not special. You're not special, bro. You have to abide by the law. I know you didn't think that when you looked up on your little computer that you wouldn't get conspiracy. Yeah,
You looked up on your little computer. And you thought you were gonna get away with it. You thought you were gonna take Nick, throw him under the fucking bus, and run away, strutting your shit that you were a fucking victim yet again. Your mom didn't abuse you. You fucking played Nick. You're trying to shut everybody up. And guess what? Look at your social media. It's everywhere. It's fucking everywhere. Look at your comments. People are seeing through the bullshit. They're seeing through the bullshit, and it may not be today, and it may not be tomorrow, and it may not be in 6 months, but your little fucking brand deals and the fact that you are hopping around being a celebrity after what you did, what the hell are you saying to America's youth? That if you don't get the newest PlayStation and mommy says you can't go out on a date, that you should just hurry into the sun, right? Because it's controlling and abusive, that I can't go run around with 30, 40-year-old men. No. It's not. It's fucking not. You can't see anything on her Facebook because it's closed. Even the people you trust can't trust you. Even the people that you got on your little Facebook, even they don't want you. What the hell does that say? Can I read the post? Sure, I can show you the post. I can fucking show you the post. Here, you guys want to see the post? Miss, I'm an advocate, and I'm on here to advocate. Here's what she's advocating for. Lack of free speech. Right here. Check mark. Calling all friends, please report this woman's TikTok and YouTube channel under the Good Wives Network or Fancy Macelli. This woman has harassed my family on both the Blanchard and Pitre side. I seem to remember this woman. I think her name was Dee Dee. Pitre, do you remember her? I don't know if you remember her.
Why?
She has a personal vendetta against me because I refused for her to take advantage of me and my life story. Ever since then, I remember that one. Remember, the media wants to talk to me and you're riding my coattails. I seem to remember that from the emails where you said that she was media hungry and that people only wanted to talk to you because you were the star. You remember those emails? She has a hatred for me fueled by greed and a lust to become famous. You're using your platform for what? Because it sure as fuck ain't advocacy. So the only one I see trying to be famous here. Protection. The lies, manipulation, and slander that this woman spreads is nothing short of cruel. You'd know all about cruel, wouldn't you? Please report her accounts to end her tyranny. Her goddamn tyranny. I think you're giving her a little too much credit. Just saying. Just a little. Tyranny. Because that's what it boils down to every time, folks. She can't handle being controlled. That everybody is her keeper. That everybody is a tyrannist. That everybody has their thumb on her. Whether it's Dee Dee, whether it's Nick, whether it's the state of motherfucking Minnesota, whether it's Fancy. She can't handle anybody telling her no. She can't handle people telling her no. I went from one prison to another when I went with Nick. I'm in prison now that they've let me out of my prison, but I'm in prison because I have to go where my parole board told me I had to go, so I'm in prison now. That's what it always boils down to, isn't it? You can't handle people saying no.
I believe it was on Instagram, guys. I believe it was on Instagram, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I know. Somebody that actually, her mother is talking about tyrannist. Yeah, I know. I think that was the ultimate amount of tyranny when you were just like, oh, you ain't got time no more. But that's what you're doing now. We might be able to be like in existence, but we're still being told to be quiet. Oh yeah, do you know what happened to the last person that got in her way? I believe that was it. That was straight from Fancy's emails. Do you remember what happened to the last person that got in my way? I know Fancy's here. And I told her that I am going to speak because I am frustrated. She has been live all goddamn day, and I'm going to talk about something for a minute. She can wait. She can fucking wait. I can never get a goddamn word in on my own account. I am going to talk for a minute. I will let her up. But right now, I'm talking. You can, and let's talk about it. But you can wait a second. Because this isn't just about fancy. This isn't just about fancy. This is about all of us. This is about all of us. This is about any person who has ever dared to ever talk about anybody ever, that we are told that we cannot have our First Amendment rights or we will be shut down because somebody's got a lot of followers. So because she has more followers, she gets to dictate who gets to speak.
Yep.
She gets to dictate it all, right? She just pulls her little strings. Pulls them all like she pulled Nick's, right? She just pulls them. Pulls and points and shoots, right? Like she did the BB gun. But anyway, she just pulls and shoots. And now she wants to shut people in. Regardless, I don't care what it boils down to. There's no reason that a person who was let out for doing what she did gets to come on social media and dictate any goddamn buddy. If you're going to get on social media because you want to be an advocate and you want to push your platform and you want to talk about the good things you're going to do, the first thing you don't do is get on social media and you can't take that from me. Then so, oh my God, bro. Nick is going to die in prison if we don't get him out. And we got that. We fucking got that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? She's living her best life, y'all. She's living her best life. And you know what? Y'all are letting her. You're letting her. You're letting her. And you know how you're letting her? Because you're not standing up and trying to get her off of social fucking media. Because all she wants to do is shut us the fuck up. Because God for fucking bid, we actually see through the bullshit. I'm not even gonna talk about the fact that the D is fire. I don't even want to think about that, okay? Don't even want to think about it. Don't even want to think about it. Look, she could have came out and she could have literally shown class and grace. Centoya did. Centoya went to jail because she came out and she had grown up and she had a platform and she talked and she was respectable and responsible. And what we didn't see is her dancing around talking about the D is fire. Okay? What you could do is come out, have some class, and say, you know what? I really learned what I did. And I understand that what I did was wrong to my mother, that it was wrong to Nick, and that I don't identify as a shredder. I don't identify as one. It doesn't matter what you identify as. You are. You did it. You pulled the strings. You literally wound that car up and shot it in that direction. It doesn't matter what you get to identify as. The law says you are one. The law says you are one. And you get on here and I see the comments. I see the comments of yes, queen. Yes, queen. I idolize you. I love you. That is not what we want our children to be idolizing. We do not want our children idolizing that shit. Because guess what? If your child idolizes a person like that, You will be the next Dee Dee. Do you understand? Do you understand? If you allow your children to follow her on social media of any platform, you are setting yourself up to be the next Dee Dee because they are idolizing that shit. They are idolizing that shit. They see the fortune and the fame and the 9 million followers and the brand deals. And I'm going to this event and I'm going to this red carpet. And I made $3 million and I got a reality series and I got a book and I got a docu-series. And all I have to do is get rid of my mom who won't let me have a PlayStation. Shit. I can do 8 years for that. That's all they see. That's all they see. 8 years, drop in the fucking bucket. I got this shit. I got this shit. I can do it. Where's the proof she wasn't in on the con? There is no proof she wasn't in on the con. Oh, Mama Top's cheering her on? That's great. I never really liked her anyways. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't understand that because she went in front of the parole board. Remorseful. Where's that remorse now? Where's it now? And the greatest part of it all is what gets lost in the wash along the way. Everybody is so hell-bent that she was some abused little victim. But guess what? You know the reason why they want to shut Fancy down, why they want to shut people like us down? Because we see through the bullshit. Was there a medicine cabinet? Yes. Was it full? Yes. Was it full because they weren't taking the fucking medicine to begin with? Yes. Was it full of over-the-counter bullshit and cough syrup and Miralax? Yes. That doesn't prove shit. Would you like to see my medicine cabinet? Oh, she was chained somewhere? How? We've shown you the beds. There's no way to chain anything to any of the beds that were found, including the toddler bed. I wonder why there was a toddler bed. Anyway, so there's no way to chain anybody to any of those beds, whether it's with a chain or a dog leash or fucking handcuffs or, I don't know, whatever they're, shoelaces, rope, whatever else can tie in a bow. She was tied to the bed. She was tied to Dee Dee herself. She was in a shed. I showed you guys the shed. In that shed, there's a toddler bed. Why there's a toddler bed? I'll let you guys figure that one out. But anyway, we cannot allow somebody like this to cancel somebody just because. And if this does not tell you, if today does not tell you that they're running scared, what is it? She's literally calling for Fancy to be completely, utterly canceled. Completely, utterly canceled. Get her off of all social media. Why? Because we're telling the truth. Because we're telling the truth. And now, what? Silence me now, right? Guess what? I've never said a slanderous word at the Blanchards ever because I don't know them. I don't know them. What I can tell you is I am saying the same thing that dozens of true crime people are saying, and that is that Gypsy has no right to be out, that what she's doing is not okay, that what she did is not okay. And if that's slanderous, then I think you need to understand what the word slander means. That's how many likes we have, honey. I'll show it one more time. And if you guys, for people asking who's asking who to be canceled, I will show you one last time. Gypsy, from her own personal verified account on Facebook, says, calling all friends, please report this woman's TikTok and YouTube channel. Wants her completely the fuck off the internet. Account under the Good Wives Network or Fancy Macelli. Please report her accounts to end her tyranny. And you could say, and I'm sure there will be, well, she just wants Fancy's lies to stop. She just wants her lies to stop. Like the post, go to Real Crime Replay. Go to Real Crime Replay. Go share the shit out of the video on Real Crime Replay. Go share it. Go share it. Real crime replay, one word. Why'd I put the video over there? You do the math. Go share, duet, whatever you gotta do. Go take off with that video. Oh, I know her post isn't there. No, her post isn't there. Her post isn't there because it's locked down for friends. It's locked down for friends. Somebody on the inside posted that shit. She was charged state, and why the hell she was not charged federal is beyond me. She mailed, by her own admission, she mailed a murder weapon over state lines, and why the hell the feds were not involved, why the hell she was not charged federally is beyond me, because only the fucking state of Missouri put their hands on her. But you tell me how you can literally completely admit to sending a weapon over state lines. You tell me that. And you tell me why we're not completely insane with anger about what's going on. She's laughing in our fucking face. She's absolutely laughing in our fucking face. Did you guys ever see the video, which I'm going to eventually stitch or duet or something? The 2006 interview with OJ talking about how he hypothetically did it. Do you remember the hypothetical interview? How long before we get a hypothetical interview? How long? How long? A year? 2 years? She already thinks she's untouchable. Look at her. She already thinks she's untouchable. How long before we get a hypothetical interview? I'm sure Lifetime will play it. Lifetime loves her. It's not fair. It's not right. And now she's trying to silence anybody who dares to tell the truth. And you know what? I'll go one better. There's true crime people on here that lie. Not me. Not her. People like Thea. But if the videos that I showed, if she doesn't care about the haters and she puts herself out there, you didn't expect this to happen? You didn't expect this to happen? You did what you did. You're going to have to deal with the ramifications of that. Whether you like to or you don't, you still got to deal with it. And when you come out here and the first thing you do is get on social media, parade around in your little red carpets, what the hell do you expect people on social media to do? Talk. They're going to talk. All the true crime people are going to talk. First it's fancy. Then what, me? Because, you know, I'm by association, so then what, me? Maybe Nina. You other people, anybody who dares to throw even in your direction. You don't get to call the shots. She didn't suffer nothing. What'd she suffer? What'd she suffer? What did Gypsy suffer? I got to know. What did she suffer? What did she suffer? What'd she suffer? What'd she suffer? Spending her child in a wheelchair when she could have got up? She could have got up. At any given time, she could have got up. What'd she suffer? Her free stuff? She could have got up at any given time. Any given time. She didn't suffer. You know who suffered? Her fucking mom. Her fucking mom. I looked at those. I looked at the crime scene photos yesterday for the first time. For the first time, I looked at them. That woman didn't deserve that. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what La La Land she's living in. That woman did not deserve to go out like that. She did not deserve to go out like that. And here's the kicker. Here's the fucking kicker of it all, you guys. We can't even ask her side of the story because why? Because she's not here. How fucking convenient that the one person who can fact check her story isn't here. The one person who can fact check the story be like, no, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Well, we can't ask her. We can't ask her. Convenient. Yeah, she did smash her laptop herself. And by the way, when she ran away to be with Dan, she walked home. They all saw it. They all saw it. She knew she could walk. They all knew she could walk. The whole fucking town knew she could walk. They all seen her walk, bro. She sat her ass in a wheelchair, not because she was scared, because her mama said, hey, if you sit in that wheelchair, we can go to Disney. We can get a new house. We can get a new car. You can meet the cast of Harry Potter if you just sit in that wheelchair and soak it up. Because guess what, guys? In the very first opening statement of Nick's appeal, it says that Gypsy herself told Nick that it was for financial gain. For financial gain.
Look at my bitch with the assist.
Again, on the deposition where they said, why did you do it? She said, because my mother was controlling. And they waited, and they waited, and they waited. And the word abuse never showed up. She never said a goddamn thing about abuse. She said because her mother was controlling. But you know what I found out about little Miss Gypsy? She thinks everybody's controlling her. She's saying Ryan's controlling her now. Her mom controlled her. Nick controlled her. State of Missouri controlled her. Nancy's controlling her. Ryan's controlling her. She doesn't like the word no. She doesn't like the word no. And that's what all of this is about. She wanted to be with a boy, and she got told no. So what's the easiest way to go? Get rid of the problem. Get rid of the fucking... Yeah. I was just seeing on a YouTube the other day. She's already talking about that Ryan's fucking controlling her. Don't ask me how he's controlling her. Ask her. Ask her, because I don't fucking know. Control. I hate this fucking generation. Guess what? She was 23 years old. She could have gotten up and left at any point in time, but you know what she decided not to do? Leave. She could have left. If it was that bad, she could have left. She could have left. Why couldn't she have left? She couldn't have called Nick on the phone. She couldn't have called her dad. She couldn't have called nobody. You're telling me that at no point she could have picked up a phone and called Nick or her dad or Dan or any fucking buddy. Cece, you are not Gypsy fucking Rose. You are not her. Okay, she could have called her dad. She admits to it. She could have called her dad. She admitted in deposition that she was going to go with Nick and she was going to disappear. Well, she could have done that without fucking killing somebody. But here we are. She could have picked up a phone and she could have fucking left. She could have called the police. She could have been put in a fucking shelter. She could have called her dad. He could have came and picked her up. She could have called Nick. She could have left. But no, she decided that she had to get rid of the problem and make sure the problem never talked. And that's what fucking happened. I don't give a fuck about you. But I will say this. Is it affecting me? Hell yes, it's affecting me. You want to know how it's affecting me? Because now, little Miss Thing is trying to shut everybody down. Trying to shut us up from talking. That's why. That's why. That's why it affects me. Because we're talking, now our accounts are getting banned. Our accounts are getting banned because, God forbid, we don't swallow the sugar-coated bullshit.
Babe, please let me up.
It was easy. It was easy before. It was easy because she said a little story and she sold it up the river to everybody who would listen. And we all just went, yes, more please. More please. This is amazing. And only now are the tides turning. So guess what? What you did fucking backfired. It fucking backfired. Because you might have shut Fancy up. You might have got her 2 of her accounts banned for right now. She'll have another one in 3 days. We'll make sure of it. And I've sat here. I got 1,000 people in here right now. I can probably post how many I've had in here total. I'm sure I've had at least 7,000 people listening to me at some point in time in here. And if I changed or got into the head of even a third of them, that means 3,000 people have heard my message. And 3,000 people, nice. And 3,000 people are going to go do their thing and they're going to spread their word and they're going to get this shit rolling. They're going to make their videos. They're going to do their lives. They're going to tell whoever needs to be told. And those 3,000 people will turn into 6,000. And that 6,000 will turn into 12,000. And that 12,000 will turn into 24,000. I think you can do the math and see where the fuck I am going. You might be able to shut Fancy down for a couple of days, but I'll make sure she gets back up. I'll make sure that I stay up. And I will back any creator that is silenced because they dare say anything that is wrong, according to you. We will band together. We will band together and we will make sure that when we need to do it on. Read the room, read the comments.
Thank God.
Her account's gone, but guess what happened?
Hey, baby. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Man, that was fucking tough. I loved everything you said. You were absolutely right. And I tried to be good, but YouTube and Facebook were going fucking crazy. And they've been helping me. I'm up to, what am I up to? I'm up to almost 700 right now. 697. Let's total it again. Oh, we're over 700. 704. I started with nothing this morning. So
We're going to keep getting her accounts.
I want to tell you how much I appreciate the love, the support from everybody here on TikTok and everybody on YouTube, everybody on Facebook, everybody that's standing up for First Amendment rights. I am borrowing it. Right?
This is not her account. Somebody put her account in the chat, please. It's
The Fancy M24. We've been promoting it.
Fancy M24. Reddit, I hope you're seeing this. I hope you're seeing that the 1,000 people in here, I want you to read these fucking comments right. Because you think you're going to hold us down. You think you're going to talk shit on us. You think you're going to drag me through the mud or you're going to drag her through the mud. But guess what? I don't back the fuck down. You guys should have learned this shit from me a long time ago when you tried to drag my shit through Reddit before.
Oh, come on. You know my fucking name. It didn't going to happen, lady. Yeah, Mama, the account that I'm on right now is a follower from Facebook that lended it to me, either from Facebook or from YouTube, that lended it to me tonight. So I could actually come and talk to you because I've been trying all fucking day to get it taken care of. My team, they have jobs and lives and things, and they weren't able to help me. So I appreciate you speaking for me this afternoon. This evening. I appreciate you all tuning in all day and listening to me run my fucking mouth till Ryan could show the fuck up. Because I really needed help today, and I appreciate it. It's not just me who needs help. It's anybody who's being silenced. I said this a long time ago. I even said it to my partners about something else. First Amendment speech rights is the number one fucking thing. It's the First Amendment for a fucking reason. And if
you know
you're...
what? I owe you an apology. In front of 1,000 people, I owe you an apology.
Me?
I owe you an apology.
What did I do?
Because you've told me over and over that they're trying to silence you, and I told you that you were paranoid and that you were just had your head fucked up and you were paranoid and there's no way that this would happen. But it fucking happened. And she's not going to be the first one. She's not going to be the last one. I just gave you guys a fucking goat. She's not going to be the first one. She's not going to be the last one.
I'm not a
This
fucking last
is going
person.
to happen to all of us. This girl right here is going to try to shut all of us down. She's going to try to shut Fancy down. She's going to try to shut me down. She's going to shut down the rest of you. But guess what? I'm like fucking bed bugs, bitch. I don't go away.
I love you so much. I don't.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Let me tell you, I don't know what I would do without all of you. I told you, my heart got scooped up with TikTok, and I just can't believe it because I can't believe what you guys have done for me, for people who've known me the least amount of fucking time.
There's one thing that anybody who's followed me for any amount of time, and I have a lot of followers. I've had a lot of followers, and I hope I continue to have more followers. Not because I care about a count, but because I want to make sure people are heard. For those of you that know me, I part and I ran the Misfit Mafia. I ran for the black sheeps, the downtrodden, the people who got thrown the fuck away for being everything from a minority to gay, from whatever, for the people who had no home, for the people who needed a place to go and a place to be heard. And I will be god fucking damn to be told that I or anybody that I am associated with is going to shut up, sit down, and just say, yes, ma'am, please, another.
Yeah, you'd think that they wouldn't be able to do that. You know, I yapped for 7 years and I said a lot of different things, and those things have all been trodden out over the 7 years to make me look horrible, humiliated, defamed, slandered, libeled, bullied, cyberstalked, stalked. You just name it. You can put any fucking crazy ass name you want to put on it. But here's the ultimate thing. All I ever did was try to tell the fucking truth. And at one point in time, I said that Christy was 2,000 times worse than Dee Dee, and I believe that today, and I still believed it then. And the other thing that I guess pissed them off was the interrogation video and talking about Dan. That's it, guys. That's the real whole thing. I guess I put my nose in where I wasn't supposed to be, even though I was supposed to be the PR person. And that's why I started talking to the media in the first place. I didn't ask to talk to the media. I didn't go out there looking for it. I did exactly like you. I came to this case on a Facebook group, and I wanted to get involved because I thought it meant something. I just was working for the wrong side. And then when I switched it up and started working for the right side, hold on, ma'am, thank you. When I switched it up and started working for the right side, for the truth, for the honesty, for the lies that I knew they were telling, I have had everything about my life put on blast for no fucking reason. My family has been harassed. My friends have been harassed. My businesses have been harassed. My jobs have been called. My children have been doxxed. My child is scared to even bring her son here sometimes because we have a stalker who decided to think that it was funny to go on a live while I was on live and scare the shit out of me at the behest of KB, JB, or GB, and the rest, and tell them that she was inside my home, that you should call my pastor and a welfare check on my grandchild. Need I go on? I don't think I need to.
I don't know Gypsy's family from a hole in the fucking wall. Fancy does. Fancy dealt with them. Okay? I'm coming at this from a whole other fucking side point over here. Y'all know my personal fucking feelings about this fucking case. Because I had a homicidal kid who wanted to kill me because I was controlling too. And she lied to everybody. You don't believe me? Ryan.lee.tm. There's my fucking playlist. I live with the fucking Gypsy Rose. And that's exactly fucking why I have this girl running her shit around town, trying to act like a fucking celebrity after she fucking took the life of somebody who I don't care still fucking loved her.
Well, can we talk about the life that...
People don't believe in parental abuse. You want to talk about abuse? People don't believe about parental abuse either. She can't even defend herself because she's fucking dead.
I mean, but she didn't, she didn't just take Dee Dee's life that day, though. That's not just what happened. Oh, but she didn't take just Nick's. She didn't take just Nick's. There's a whole other person in this that nobody even fucking talks about, and I'm going to talk about it right now because I'm a fucking mom. Ryan's a mom. We're all moms. We're all mothers. We're wives. We're women. We're going to talk about Miss Stephanie. And I don't care what you think about her as a mom. She damn sure didn't deserve the life she got from all of this. That woman who said that that girl is a beast, her words, not mine. She said that her boy would never hurt a fly, right? They say that he was arrested.
Christina, who the hell are you?
They said that, he was arrested watching, what, and doing whatever in a McDonald's, long before he met her, right? I think that was at the same time that he met her. Could he have been looking at her while he was sitting at McDonald's every day for 9 hours and the charges were dropped? No? Oh, maybe. Well, maybe. But let's go back to Stephanie. After her boy was arrested, who Gypsy made a man, she got back into drugs because she never saw her son again. I don't believe. After the day he was arrested, dragged out of her home at gunpoint. Pew pew point. Sorry, I'm sorry. I forgot we're playing with children sometimes.
Somebody fucking got their life taken.
Okay. So, yeah, his mother never got to put her arms around him again. Never taught to tell her boy she loved him. He left behind a brother, a mother, a father, a family. All of those people when he went into prison for life, and they could never see him again because they don't have the means to go see him, like the Blanchards got to go see Gypsy also fucking oftentimes. And guess how many people have gone and visited Nick? Come on now. Okay, well, let's get back to Stephanie. A couple years ago, after all of this, Stephanie, his mother, that gave birth to him and raised him, and maybe she didn't do the best job, but who fucking does? Put a needle in her arm and she overdosed. And I can blame Gypsy Rose for that one too. We're at 777. Let's see if we can get 800 in the next 10, 15 minutes. We were gaining 1,000 a day, at least average, when we started this a month ago. So let's see where I'm at now. Keep going, Ryan. I don't even know what to say tonight. I'm so fucking pissed off. Mad, sad, irritated, frustrated, and all I ever wanted to do was fucking tell the truth about a stupid fucking story and a bitch that don't deserve anybody's fucking sympathy. Not a single person's sympathy. She's got more empathy for herself than anybody needs to have for her. And this wasn't about abuse. It's never been about abuse.
When is she not going to be the victim?
Never.
Going to be the victim?
Never.
By the way, another thing I love, where she said that when she tried to say about, she cared about the Blanchard family, obviously, and the Pitre family. What part of the Pitre family, just so I know, is it the one that you put 6 feet under, or is it the one that you accused of essaying you? Just so I know.
Oh, wait, or is it the aunt that you, wait a minute, or is it the aunt that tried to reach out to you since you came home to Lake Charles, and the second she opened up her Facebook from you, she was nasty and mean and hateful to her and told them that she didn't need those people in her life? Oh, you mean that same aunt that she swears that she never could tell, right? The same aunt that was on the Snow Gypsy account, the same sister, the same brother, the same father, the same. Can I go on and on and on and on and on about the fucking absolute irony of this whole fucking bullshit? Bullshit. That's all you've been fed for 9. I'm sorry, I stand corrected because it started in 2015. I came in 2 years late to the game. Bullshit.
Okay, Tim, I got a question. Okay, so you're trying to understand what the deal is with the host. What do you want? Continue on. I want to see what you continue. What do you want to know about the host? The host will tell you what you need to know.
Hey, Kay. Hey, Kay, we're not gossiping. We're talking about the First Amendment rights in a case of reasonable doubt. So you have a nice time, baby. Have a nice time. Oh, and Uncle Bobby isn't an Uncle Bobby. I can tell you all about Uncle Bobby.
What is
Cousin
that
Uncle Bobby.
relationship? I'm just some dumbass middle-aged broad on the internet that doesn't like having my shit squandered because of the fact that somebody doesn't like what the fuck I'm saying.
I do know them all personally.
I don't like what gets said about me either. I don't like the Reddit pages. I don't like the snark pages. I don't like the extra Reddit page. I don't like any of that shit. But guess what? When I decided to stick my face out on TikTok, I knew that shit was a fucking comment. Deal with it. Hey,
here's the thing, guys. If she silences me and the truth goes down, look, here's the thing, though. I have said it. People have asked me if I'm scared of Gypsy Rose. She unalived a person. And I said, I'm not scared of Gypsy Rose, but I sure as shit would be stupid not to be aware, cautious, and realize that she's dangerous and her whole family is dangerous. But guess what? Gypsy convinced a mentally disabled, autistic guy with the mind of a 16-year-old. Hold on. With okay.
Let me speak. I have 2 minutes. Number one, you want to go to my account. You want to see why the fuck I'm pissed. You want to see about my little Gypsy Rose. Go to ryan.lee.tm. Watch my fucking abuse videos because right now she's doing the same fucking shit that Gypsy did. She's still doing 8 months later. She's still doing her shit. And her pinned video will tell you what a fucking liar she is. Number two, I'm going to leave y'all with this. I want to leave y'all with this just so everybody can understand exactly why I'm incensed, exactly why I'm pissed, and exactly why she's sitting down there and somebody else's goddamn thing. This little girl right here says to report people's TikToks and YouTube channels because report her accounts to end her tears.
What if somebody's okay, but I want to finish up with that. What if someone sees that, goes crazy like Nick did, comes across state lines and decides that I should be taken out because, you know, I'm such a big bad tyranny bully against Gypsy Rose, and say it isn't so. But I'm going to tell you what, somebody said they were in my home the other night and that was going on. So keep wrap it up, baby. I'm done over here, babies. I love you all so very much. I'll see you later. I'm totally done. Please keep following.